We're in.
I was waiting for you to say 1.
Oh.
God dang it. Hey, everybody.
Beep, beep.
All right, so it is officially June 20th, which means this is the very, very last week for bits. This is it. Once this week passes, whoever has the most is going to get the character art. One more week. And Joe's not here to show us the total. Sorry, Bunny. Don't leave. You can still watch the stream.
Actually,
AKA, give Nodwick all the bits tonight so we can get a picture of Nodwick and Thormor on a bench in the rain.
I have a rough estimate of where they're at.
Okay.
Alvis number 1, he's around 4,000.
Okay.
Give or take some. Thormor and Nodwick around 3,500.
Oh, that's so close.
It's very close. A good night for Thormor and Nodwick could put them in the lead.
All right, guys.
Crazy. All right.
We need to get Thormor and Nodwick both 600
Bunny
bits.
Bunny said my mom
over Alvis, and we can get the dual pictures.
We want that dual picture.
Bunny just said my mom left.
Nodwick.
My mom left with her credit card. So
no,
maxed it out.
That shit memorized.
It out. Credit card debt isn't anything. You can pay it off.
Or you could just drop a ridiculous amount of bits on Sid because he is a golden child that does no wrong.
Or Sparks because he is the embodiment of embrace the insanity.
No one cares about Sparks.
Oh,
got him. That's
Nobody
why
cares about Sparks yet.
That's why.
By the way,
Alex, we're not likable yet.
We're not likable.
Yeah, you're not even part of the. You're fresh, brand new. You're green.
We're not liked yet.
So, also, Bunny said, wait for the opening scene, and I think that they were talking to Nat 20 Productions official. So, Nat 20 Productions official, here it is.
You're too nerdy, Spark.
We are back. Oh, the pity 10 to Sid. Thank you,
Sid got-
Triple Dub. Thank you, Wolves. I appreciate
Very
the
much
bits
appreciated.
for
Listen,
Nodwick.
I'll take pity points. I'm not above that.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
She just took you on a pity date, but it was a date.
Still
So you're
counts.
saying there's a chance.
All right. We left off. They made it to the Holy Island. And right after they made it there, Esteron and Alvis went to the Fostar's temple. That's what they did.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. Don't look at me like that, Brett. They're not here, so that's what happened.
Oh yeah, that's totally what they did.
Thank you.
yes.
Jesus.
That's what I remember.
Read a room. Thank you, Alex.
Hey, he's getting into character. It's fine.
It's in my notes.
Exactly.
Right.
There.
right
I see it. It's so
about
blurry.
that.
I can see it read it just perfectly.
Yeah, read that real quick.
Looks great to me, Brandon.
Blind jokes.
I
Baltic,
have no idea what's going on.
Once Baltic sighted land, he drank all his alcohol in one go.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then cleaned out his brewing supplies with seawater.
I thought we hit it on the boat, like in a secret compartment, really well. Like we.
Oh yeah, we did.
We rolled really well to hide that shit.
What was Oh, I didn't write it down. I think the sleight of hand was in the 20s though.
It was.
Okay. Never mind then. I empty my hip flask I carry with me.
That makes more sense.
And then wash that out.
Oof. Thank you, Wolf.
Oh, okay, Brad.
Okay.
I have to get into character.
Jeez.
I'm the drunk.
We had groups that split up, but Thormore is now alone.
Big sad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Sid magically came with me though.
I completely forgot what.
Sid and Nodwick are doing something.
I know.
Oh yeah, me and Sparks, we're new guys. We just decided
We're up
walk
to
around.
some.
Well, Sparks has an
Shenanigans.
actual thing.
I do have an actual thing.
Yeah, I'm just with him. I'm just hanging out, seeing what's what.
And we rolled for it. To pick up, we rolled last week to see which thing we went on this week.
Oh,
And
I remember now.
Alvis, Esteron, and Thormore rolled the highest, so we will start with Thormore.
Austin, there's a lot of static from your mic.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's really bad.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Let's chart
Wasn't-
that off.
Can we
0
just get a
days?
sign that says, the days
It ain't
without
us, there's not technical
difficulties?
Remember, guys,
Yeah,
check off
just-
technical
Okay, I'm
difficulty.
kidding.
In your bingo, check it off.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
How's it sound now?
I don't
Better.
hear anything. It sounds good.
I think it
See
sounds
Sammy
way
sells
better.
seashells by the seashore.
No.
All right,
I mean,
sounds
that's
good.
static.
No.
Thormore,
Yeah.
you are looking for a temple. If you want to retroactively, if somebody wants to go with him, they can.
Nodwick can't go to the temples here, so that we said that. So somebody else has to go with him.
Well,
Or,
nobody has to go.
You could just
Nodwick-
let the dumb barbarian go by himself. Like, let's see how
Nodwick-
that turns out.
Nodwick there, would you like me to go with you, bud? Not
mean
Nodwick.
Thormore?
Thormore.
There
Sorry,
you
I'm
go,
still
bud. There
learning
you
all
go.
your names.
name. If you know
my name,
maybe I would want you to.
Oh, it's only been like a couple of days. I'm still learning,
That's fair.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah,
have
well-
the 12 siblings' names I gotta remember when I'm looking for them. So, that's a lot of names for just one guy, eh?
Yeah, can I go? Wait, where are we going?
We're going to a temple that it looks like it's made of books, so I don't know if you going there would be the best idea, Sparks, but balls are thick. I mean, if you want to come with me.
Oh, yeah,
That's going to be a whole thing, isn't it?
I'll go with you, bud.
That would be very nice.
Why would I not be welcome around books?
You're a bit hot-headed, don't you know?
I mean,
Take
I
out a
could
piece of
choose if
paper,
it-
put it over your hair.
Okay, that's why.
Hold on, and I'm just gonna dip my head into the water and come back up bald.
How long does it take to come back there?
But now,
Ooh.
I mean, it takes a while. I can kind of make it come out if I put my thumb in my mouth and then blow air. It kind of
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, phrasing there, bud. What the
it
heck?
actually comes out his ears when he does that.
Oh, my goodness.
phrasing. What phrasing that?
I don't want to
Anyway.
know what you do in your free time with the missus, okay?
What? Oh,
We're on a
Oh.
holy island, okay? Let's try to keep it clean. Hey?
I did not mean it that way. I apologize. I really was not thinking of what I was saying there.
No, it's all right.
So-
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, can I go?
I mean, if you really want to, I'm not going to say no, but if you burn down the temple, I'm not going to have your back.
I'm not going to burn down. Well, I'm going to try not to burn down the temple. How about that?
That's the spirit. All right. I'll see you later, Nordwick and Sid. I mean, Esteron and Alvis were supposed to come with me, but they just fucking walked away.
Yeah, what was with that?
I don't know, it's almost like they didn't want to be here.
Oh. Like they had better things to do, right, guys?
Right.
Oh, I say patooey to them, but that's just me, don't you know?
All right.
You know, it's almost like we do this every single time at the same time, every single
Week.
you know. It's almost like it's a schedule, but they still couldn't make it.
Better things to do.
Anyway, yeah,
Anyways.
we're going to the book place, the Temple of Tordana, right? That place. That lady.
Yes.
Cool. On the way back, can we swing by the Temple of Mauritia? I kind of want to... Mauritia? I'm very bad at things. Mortia. Thank you, disembodied voice in my head.
You're welcome.
Anyway, yes. Can we swing by there? I want to try and buy stuff and pick up something. Something for you, actually, Thormor.
I like things, so I'm not going to say no. I like presents.
Oh, it's gonna be a
things.
But yeah, let's go.
I will not argue that fact. I like to buy things and have things bought for me.
I mean, who
I
doesn't?
know how to count past 4, so it's very nice when people pay things for me and I don't get robbed.
All right, so you guys walk.
Don't worry, I won't rob you.
Huh?
I could, but I won't.
What'd you say?
I'm not gonna rob him.
I heard Rod. I was like, whoa.
Oh, don't you worry, bud. I'm not gonna rob you.
That's what I did,
but I won't.
Why do you have to say that? Specifically state that you're not going to rob us? Like, I feel like that's one of those things that's just unspoken. That doesn't really need to be said.
No, I'm telling you, I wouldn't though.
That just makes me way more suspicious of that. You know.
I don't know why. I'm saying I wouldn't, eh?
You get a lot of weird looks as you're having this conversation walking to this temple. As you're walking and talking, like people are like subconsciously putting their hands on their money purses. And...
see, they see. If you're going to steal things, you can't say your intent.
Why were you talking about stealing?
I don't know. He brought it up.
Oh, just to be polite, you know. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Thormor.
I don't know. See, it makes people nervous, though, because when you say you're not going to rob them, it shouldn't be a said thing. It should be just, one of those things that it just should be expected.
Here, how about this? I'm not going to voluntarily kill you as long as you just come with us, Box. So let's go.
See, that sounds very violent and aggressive. You don't need to say that.
Oh, I don't know. It sounds like he's not going to kill you.
After you say that, people are starting to guide their children out of the way.
Fine. Let's just... stupid semantics.
All right, come on, let's go.
You guys eventually stumble upon a building that looks like it's made predominantly out of clay, like hardened clay, and there is what appears to be the carvings of what looks like a giant bookshelf framing the doorway.
Oh, that's
nice. You would know from past experiences that this is a temple of Tordana.
Okay, I think we're here, guys. Lot of books.
Don't worry, the books can't hurt you.
No, I think you're gonna hurt the books.
I'll be fine.
Oh, don't worry, these ones are clay.
And I'm gonna put on my keffiyeh, so it just covers my flame hair.
Hey, Thormor, what if this thing you want done costs some gold? Do you got some gold on you, bud?
Oh yeah, Esther. Oh, I mean, we'll figure it out later.
Oh, all right there. We'll see what we can do, I guess. Never
as you walk in the clay structure of the building gives way to the whole interior of this place is one giant bookshelf. So there's books everywhere. A lot of them appear to be like the same type of book, like it's like a Tordana's Bible, so to speak. And some of them are random books, but you do see a copper dragonborn standing towards the front, or standing towards the back of the temple. They appear to be older. They're really tall. They're like 6'4", and they have like 2 rows of spikes. 1 row here and 1 row here.
Ooh, double hawks. Double mohawks, right?
A dual hawk.
Right,
hawk.
Sparks, don't fucking touch anything.
Language.
He's got
Oh,
his
my
head wrap on,
apologies.
don't you know?
We are in a temple after all.
I don't. Hello, and Thormo's gonna ignore the two and kind of walk towards the Dragonborn. I'm Thormo von Horn. My father said that I should come here because I have some issues.
Okay.
He's
Groot.
he's a little cursed, and we're trying to see if we can undo the curse.
Yes, it's just need to find somebody with a remove curse spell.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if it works like that because I've had that specific spell done to me. It's something a lot deeper. Like I get very mad and I get very angry, and then I black out, and then someone takes over, and then they try to kill everyone around me.
Oh, that's like a possession.
That seems like a greater restoration issue. Have you had anybody try that yet?
I don't know. Maybe I don't. I can't recall. I don't really listen that much.
Oh,
As
nothing.
Taron
See, this
says
is
it,
a problem.
says it goes in one ear and out the other.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to help you. But if you don't know what spells have been cast upon you that worked or did not work, it's going to be very difficult.
Oh, would it help that it's like a bloodline thing, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Would that kind of give you more info?
And
Yes, actually,
isn't it one of your ancestors that possess you? Right?
Oh, it's my grandpa, who was a very mean guy, and then apparently an hag decided to curse him, and he was a very bad person. And then my father killed my grandfather, and then I'm now here. Hi.
Shh. What kind of hag?
Feywild.
I think he means
Yes,
Feywild.
that's where they exist.
He never
What
said
kind of hag?
I don't think he really said what kind of a hag. He just said it was a hag. He was very busy and we were running short on time.
Okay. Let's see. Well, there are a lot of different types of hags. And it's going to be difficult to narrow what kind of magic was used because you don't know what kind of hag it was. And different hags have different abilities, as you can imagine. But we can try something that may or may not work.
Man, I really wish Nodwick was here. God damn it.
Say that name again.
Nodwick. He's my pet. He's really nice.
Is he currently here on the island?
Oh no. Is there like an issue with this name there?
Is he currently here on this island?
Okay. Esteron taught me how to
Yes
do this.
or no?
I cannot ask the questions that I do not know the answer to. Nailed it.
Yes or no?
Yes. Fuck.
1 second. And she turns away, goes to her room. You can hear her mumbling, and then she walks out and goes, "Okay, now."
Wait, when she's in the room, I wanna. Hey, Thormore.
Yeah.
You got that thing you might want to
Oh,
warn
I
him.
do. Hey, Nordwick, I kind of told someone that you're on the island by accident.
You don't hear anything.
Nordwick. I don't think he's responding.
Oh, I must have went to voicemail, eh?
No, maybe. What's that?
Oh, he's got his ring on Do Not Disturb, eh? He must be contemplating something, eh?
Okay, now that we've cleared that problem up, I have an idea, but it might be a little difficult. And we're kind of going to need somebody with holy magic. So I'm going to give you a scroll that has one use. And you either do it and it works, or you try it and fail and the scroll goes away.
Okay.
Okay. So now, unfortunately, this is expensive.
Okay.
Okay. I need either 900 gold
Oh, gee, Will.
or 900 gold worth of objects.
May I ask what the spell is contained on the scroll?
2,
It's a singular
3,
wish spell.
4.
Oh goodness gracious. Oh me, oh my. Oh gee willikers. That's a big one. That's a doozy there, bud. Holy cow.
Do
The
you
spell
like dragon teeth?
happens and you get 3 wishes. It's one singular wish.
Right. That's still quite the doozy there.
I do like dragon teeth. I just don't have any use for them.
I mean, are they worth something?
Not
You know, so
to
if you
me.
need them. Oh, okay.
So could we put down a loan, like we give you something worth that much and we come back for it when we got the gold? Because currently his other party members in the group have his gold just for
But
safekeeping.
let me think about that. No.
Oh, not even like my cloak here.
I could actually
protection.
theoretically get in trouble for giving you this. Because I have a distinct inkling you may be traveling around with somebody that's a problem.
Oh, no, we got rid of Ren.
I don't know who that is.
I think.
Well, I mean, that was the only person with a problem, really.
Thormore, I think he's talking about. I think he's talking about Nodwick. He doesn't like Nodwick.
Oh, Nodwick's not a problem.
She doesn't like Nodwick.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't know the story. Could you fill me in, bud?
Yeah.
Nodwick has a proclivity to dabble into certain topics that are forbidden.
All right.
Fuck, I gotta do an intelligence roll to see if Thormore would even say something stupid like that. God damn it.
Has been exiled from
Oh, god damn it, I rolled a 2.
What kind of roll do I gotta make to just slap my hand over his mouth? If he starts...
Yeah, you should
saying something stupid.
I'm about to say something really stupid, so do that.
Macro?
Athletics and make a strength check, or strength save, Brad.
18 athletics.
That dice cursed me, so I'm gonna do this.
I got a +1.
Let's see what it gives me. Oh, okay, so that's a 3 plus 5 is 7.
So yes, you successfully shove your hand over Thormore's mouth.
You mean the...
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh, don't worry. He's being currently looked out for.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. We heard he wasn't allowed on the temple, but the main island itself was, accessible to him. Don't you know?
Who told you that?
Well, he did.
Nodwick?
And since I've never been here, it's kind of like the only source of info I have to go off of.
So he's definitely here then.
No.
Well, I definitely saw him back on the mainland, that's for sure, and he told me that on the mainland.
Deception check.
I mean, that's what he told me on the mainland. What's my deception? Ooh. +0.
Straight roll.
9?
Right. Okay. So before you further shove your foot in your mouth and then decide not to help your friend with this scroll, it might be in your best interest to leave and then come back when you have the money or items I deem worthy.
I was actually hoping, and tell me if this is stepping too far because I know we've already kind of aggravated you, but I was kind of wanting to look at some possible blueprints of machines around here, little tinkering things, gadgets and doodads, but I understand if that's not acceptable right now because who we're associated with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Worth a shot.
Not really.
Oh, like a
You're a
blueprint.
strange little man.
Hey, I resemble
Yes.
that remark.
Yes?
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Right.
Anyway, let's get out of here, Thormore.
Oh, thank you for your time. I appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
But before we leave...
Nope, we're leaving.
Nope,
come
nope,
on now,
come on.
Thormore.
Come
Come
on,
on,
Thormore.
come on now.
Wait,
Sparks, drag him out of here. We got to work together on this one.
You pull, I push.
Yep.
Stop. What?
Oh, boy.
So you're mad at my friend because he says things that you don't like.
No, I'm mad at your friend because he did things and dug into things that are forbidden on this island. And if too much attention gets drawn to certain forbidden things, it will make this island a target. Because what he's digging into works directly against everything we stand for.
But what if that thing killed his brother? Doesn't he have the right to look into it? As I'm looking into something that affects me because of my relatives.
Yes, you do make some sort of point, but forbidden is forbidden.
And who is the one to say it's forbidden? That doesn't make sense to me.
Thormore, let's not argue.
Do you want
with
this wish
people.
scroll or not?
Yeah,
I do, but
The law
I also want
is
my friend.
the law. And we must uphold it.
Thormore, there's a phrase that you really need to learn. Choose your battles. This is not a battle. This is not a battle that we don't want to fight right now. Okay.
All right. And Thormore's going to turn around and leave. And the second he gets out, he's continuously grabbing his ear. Nodwick.
As you're doing that, go to Sid and Nodwick.
And you all were worried about Sparks destroying shit.
I don't know. We're trying to help.
Yeah.
So, where are you two going?
The Nodwick was going to see his mom and dad.
Sid's following.
Outskirts. Okay.
Yeah. Nodwick very uncharacteristically is has his hood up. He's covering his he looks like a beggar at the moment more than a holy person. He's very much trying to make himself nondescript, which is hard to do when you're a red and black turtle, but he's trying.
Make a I will let you choose survival or stealth check.
And I
We're-
give him the help action by
Survival.
also attempting to be less flamboyant.
Sure.
Cool.
Alright, sweet.
You get the help action. You're welcome.
Sweet. Survival is a +7, so that should be okay. That's 8 plus a 7 is a 15? 15?
Mhm.
Hey, it's 15. That's not terrible.
So as you guys are walking towards the outskirts of the city, about 15, 20 minutes into your walk, you start seeing the followers of Bortia, which you know not like from being here, that those are essentially the soldiers. And like some of them are running up and they're whispering to each other. And two of them break off and whisper to another group. And
Damn. Yeah. Nodwick is just gonna like turn and look at Sid and be like, "Word might have got around that I'm here."
Well, that's not amazing, I assume. Nope, I can't do any of that because I don't have any tool proficiencies. That's cool. Great. Yeah, I don't have anything that can help us here. So Godspeed, I guess. We're walking now. Just gonna put my jewelry hands in my pockets and just kind of like try to hunch into myself so I'm not as bright. But that's about it. I got nothing.
We just keep our head down and head for my parents, and then when we're done, we gotta head back to that Temple of Volstar because that nice lady said I could stay there.
keep going.
Well, I have to say, Nodwick, this is quite different than normal. I'm not saying I don't understand the urgency, but it's definitely odd. You're not usually the odd man out.
I'm not the odd man out here. I'm like most wanted.
That feels like the odd man out, but all right. Yeah, most wanted. Let's just get to where we're going.
If
Right after you finish that, Sid, you both hear Nodwick.
Oh no. I'm just gonna.
Now you're in range, Thormore.
Oh, it was Thormore. Was it? What's up, Thormore?
I think that people are looking for you. I may have said your name at the temple, and I mean, you never said not to say your name in the temple, so I said your name in the temple because you're my best friend in the whole world. And then they got very mad, and they went into the back, and they were stewing up like you and Esron do when you're about to drink Wyvern's Tail Ale, and then they came out and they said that you did stuff, and then I got very mad at them, and I called them out for their bullshit, and now I'm coming towards you. Where are you?
Go to the Temple of Voshtar with that nice lady that offered us to stay there. I'll be back soon.
Okay, just be careful. I feel like you're not very wanted. They didn't like the fact that you were even on the island. They were mad that you were on the island itself.
Thanks for the information, Thormar.
I did something good. All right. Sparks, get away from that. Come here.
Hey,
I'm,
no!
I'm gonna make sure that like it's not transmitting. I'm gonna turn to Sid and be like, I'd let him go to that temple with Ballsack and Sparky. What was I thinking?
Ballsack. Oh, give it a couple sessions. Eventually, the names will be right.
I'm gonna be honest, Nodwick. I probably still wouldn't have gone, even to prevent anything from really happening. I don't do church and believing in the gods. At this stage of my life, they're just not worth giving any energy to.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. He said he insulted the Church of Tordana.
I do believe that's sort of what he said, but truly knowing Thormore, he said something he probably shouldn't have, and they got upset about it, and he feels like he's the problem. Which isn't necessarily wrong, but I do feel like primarily the people being upset with him have the problem, since Thormore's genuinely too stupid to really click on to that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Raven felt that.
Yeah, anyway, we're just keep walking. Try to not stand out.
Oh,
Well, the
trust
good
me,
news is-
I'm doing my best.
You guys get to the end of the wall and you see a cute little, like, stone cottage looking place. And Nodwick, you start getting really excited. As excited as you can be for Nodwick.
Cracks half a smile.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like approach and just knock on the door.
Hello? Who is there?
Is this mom or dad's voice?
It's Dad.
Dad, it's Nodwick.
What are you doing here?
One of
Don't get in trouble.
let me in. People are looking for me.
All right. 1 second. The door opens.
Dad.
Sid's brief thought of like, oh no, they're all like this.
It's nice to see you.
I give him a hug. It's like,
He returns the hug.
where's mom and everybody?
Mom is currently shopping.
Mm.
Let me pull out my fucking essay of names.
There's a lot of kids to be aware of, unfortunately.
There we go. Okay.
So I'll reveal the names to chat. His mom.
Ostrich, Kendrick, Derek, Jessica, and Angelica are actually on a ship headed for the mainland.
Oh, what are they headed for the mainland for?
They want to be explorers.
Huh.
I told them it was dumb and dangerous.
It's really dangerous over there. They should have stayed here. You should have never let them go.
They're old enough to make their own decisions.
My own decisions got me exiled from the island. Roderick's.
No, I
own
didn't say they
decisions
were
got
old
him
enough to
killed.
make smart decisions. I said they're old enough to make their own decisions.
Oh, by the way, this is a friend of mine, Sid. Sidonius. This is my dad, Roger.
Hello,
Lovely to meet you.
Sid. Nice to meet you as well. You speak really fast.
Everyone
And
I
your
hang out
son
with speaks
is-
fast.
Your son is every bit exactly like you.
I know. He gets his looks from his mother, though.
We're just thinking of the damn sloth from Zootopia now.
That's the inspiration.
Well, I just wanted to make sure everybody was still alive and okay.
Yeah, everybody's fine. Well, as far as I know, the ones that left for the mainland. Who knows?
Okay. This is important, Dad. Very, very important. If a elven woman married to a dwarven man that say they're from the Brokenry come into this island, run. Take the family and get as far away from them as possible.
Who are they?
If I tell
Wait,
you, if I
don't
tell,
say it.
if I tell you who they are, it could get you killed. So I'd rather not say.
I think I figured it out. They're the people. What have you found out about your brother?
Do you really want me to tell you everything?
I want you. So I'm going to ask you this. Are you on the proper path for justice?
I think so. I figured out, I think, the people responsible. We're on the verge of trying to find a way to stop them. But there's a lot more. There's a lot more to it than just this. It's not something simple. And
Are
there's
you
a-
still listening to the shepherd?
Absolutely.
Good.
There's a good chance, though, that even if we do fix all this, that I won't live.
That's sad. I would rather you live. About this time, you hear in your ear said, "Oh, this guy is so weird."
Chill. Well,
I
Your
don't
dad's just like sitting
is it,
on a recliner smoking a pipe. He's just
is
your
it
dad
loud
is the
enough
definition.
for any like would it be loud enough for
No.
anybody else to hear? It's
No.
just me.
No,
All right.
Jill's
Sid's gonna
directly like chirping in your ear.
very quietly gonna be like, a new friend. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Dodwick's dad is the definition of chill. He's like in his like turtle recliner, smoking his pipe, just having a conversation with his boy.
I met a bunch of really cool people. They're helping.
Are they
me.
like him? Or her? Or them? I don't know what to call them.
Yeah. No, I think Sid's the most unique of the bunch.
Rude.
Well, isn't that a compliment? Thank you.
No, there's a dwarf named Alvis. He worships Voshtar. There's
God, the sea.
there's an elven man named Esteron who I think he's
Worships
probably
the bottle.
but he I think it's safe to be with him. He's really strong and smart.
Well,
And then
in past experiences, just remember elves can be kind of snooty.
yeah, but he's not. He's kind of down to earth.
That's good.
Then there's another friend. His name's Thormor. I wish I could have brought him here, but he had to do something with the Temple of Tordana. That's why we came here.
One
He-
seeking knowledge, that's the best place to go.
Dad, if you met him, he would remind you of Roderick. Same
Tall,
personality.
ugly, and stupid.
Yeah. But I'm doing well. And I just wanted to let you know I love you. Tell Mom I love her, but I need to get back before everybody comes swarming to find me.
Are they actively looking for you?
Yes.
They do unfortunately know he's here, yes.
That's a problem. Hold still. Now, bye-bye. And he snaps his fingers and you turn invisible.
Oh. Just me
Sick,
or
okay.
Have my help. Just you.
Okay. I'm just going to be like, all right, Sid, go back to the Temple of Voshtar. I'm going to follow you.
Okay, great.
Thanks, Dad.
Do I have
Before you
directions?
Before you leave, I'm going to make you a bag. And he gives you like a bag. It's just like chips and like a bagel. And like it's just like a little lunch bag. Don't go hungry out there.
Thanks, Dad. We'll talk. I'll
Uh,
talk to you eventually.
Your sisters and brothers said they were going to. Where did they say they were going to again? Think they were going to O'Falsham by the coast.
Great. That's where
Probably
we're
going to
headed
look for an
next.
adventure somewhere.
Maybe I'll run into them. Thanks again, Dad.
Stay safe.
You too.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you as well.
Bye bye now.
I'm just gonna follow Sid. Like Sid.
Yes, he's just gonna exit out and then pause and reorient himself because he's never been here. So he's like, hold on, okay. We came this direction and then went this way, and if I just follow that back, then
As you walk out, you hear your again. Super fucking weird.
Don't
Oh,
worry, Sid. Just follow me. I can get us back.
Who said, Sid, there's a ghost here.
I think you'll be fine. Don't worry.
You don't know me. I'm just
All
kidding.
right. Sid just continues walking, and he doesn't acknowledge that Nodwick has spoken. He doesn't acknowledge that Jill's doing anything. We're just walking. We're walking back to the temple.
I said,
When we get back to the temple, don't tell anyone. I'm gonna scare Thormore.
That's a great idea.
It is.
Sid, who's talking?
It's Nodwick, Jill. It's Nodwick. I'm invisible.
No shit.
I just
All
poke
right.
him.
Don't touch me. How's my butt? Sid, Nodwick poked my rear. I don't like it.
I'm so sorry. I heard you told him how you feel. Unfortunately, that is all that we can do at this present time. You could move shoulders if you really wanted.
That's a good idea. And he sits on your head.
Great.
We're heading
A
back.
sound solution.
Oh God.
I'm so
I
glad
need
you
me a Jill character art. A Jill Sparrow character art.
But it needs to be like the Uncanny Valley version, so
Yeah.
like the eyes are just a little off.
I imagine Jill has one eye looking left and the other eye looking right.
Same. I always imagine he's just like on that playing field where he's like, I am looking at everything because I
he's got-
can't see anything.
Two easy eyes.
Very much the chicken from Moana kind of thing.
Yes.
Pretty
Jill
much.
is hey. All right, as you're walking back, we're going to swap back over, and you guys are passing. As you're walking, you pass the Temple of Hisdis, and you're coming up on the Temple of Muertia on your way out.
I still don't understand why you wouldn't let me have the chicken, Thormore. Like, it was just walking in the street, no one owned it, so it was okay to take, right?
No, stealing is wrong. Nodwick taught me that. That's a bad thing to do.
It was literally walking down the road with no one around it.
It could have been its own person. It could have been someone's pet.
I don't think they would be very good letting a pet chicken run around, just saying.
I let a pet Nodwick run around and he does just fine. I mean, oh, look, it's a temple. Is that what you wanted to look for?
Oh, yeah. They have forges in here. I really want to make something cool. I had this idea when I saw you, because, like, you don't have a lot of range, you just have an axe, but I want to make it to where you can pull enemies closer.
I don't have a lot of range and I pull up my javelin. I'm pretty sure I hit you in the calf with this.
Were you trying to?
No.
My point exactly.
Oh, so it's
Oh,
gonna
so
help
you-
him hit targets and also be ranged as well, eh?
Yeah, well, at least the idea is sound. Maybe. If it doesn't blow your arm off, we'll find out.
You can start
Uh,
people hammering in the temple.
ooh. I like that sound.
I'm gonna walk on in and look for anybody who like seems to be like a foreman of all the forges.
A giant of a man comes up to you. May I help you?
Yeah, actually, I was looking for some items to make something, and also possibly the use of one of your forges, if you wouldn't mind.
You speak very fast.
I know, isn't it great?
Yeah,
Hello. It's nice
You
to
too.
see a fellow Goliath. You're very short.
Hey, my mom said that I'm average.
And he now stands up to full 7'8" height.
No, you're just tall. There's a difference here, man.
I think you are tiny.
So, you
Hello?
know, if we're done comparing sizes over here, you think we could, because I would like to ask you some questions. Oh, that's just being a goof, just doing a little jokey joke.
First
You know?
off, I hate your voice. Secondly,
That's-
yes, you can use our forges for a fee.
Oh, how much is the fee?
It's 5 gold an hour.
Okay, and he's gonna take out the list I sent you, Austin. And can I possibly purchase these for making something?
Let's see. Do you? I'm just gonna say you hand him a piece of paper with the list on it.
Yes. Just with
Do you
those-
need the metal bracer, or do you want an ingot to bend into a bracer?
I'd prefer a pre-made bracer just to save on time.
Okay. Iron chain we have. We don't
Probably-
have any parts of firearms here. We think they're cowardly and we don't use them.
Understandable.
Let's see. We don't have gunpowder. No rifle. No need for gunpowder. I do have an iron ring. Winch. Let's see.
Oh, I seen some wenches down at the tavern back on the mainland. You know what I'm saying there?
No, not that kind of. You're filthy.
I was
No,
just
no.
doing a little joke there, bud.
He's
Just another
he's
little
our
funny, eh?
he's a comedian, yeah. But yeah. As long as I can get the other parts, I should be able to at least start my project. And that would be greatly appreciated.
The metal. We've got the metal bracelet. We've got the iron chain. I do have a grappling hook. It's more of a harpoon, if that's okay.
Even better.
I've got that. I've got the iron ring. I've got a fishing reel, but it's for a bigger fish. So, wait, what are you trying to do with this project?
Well, so I'm going to make the bracer. I'm going to attach the gun.
Slowly.
I am going to take the bracer.
There we
I'm
go.
going to use the chamber and a barrel for my firearm. Use bullets or gunpowder charges. Haven't decided on that yet. To shoot said harpoon with a chain connected it to the winch and the bracer. So this big guy, I point to Thormore, can
The
shoot
smallish guy.
people. Yeah. Well, he's
No, big.
No,
He said
he's
I was
big.
big.
He's big
he
to
didn't
me.
refer to you, he referred to me. I'm big in his eyes.
You're both really big.
I
Anyway,
would use gunpowder, not an actual round of ammunition. Because technically all you need is propellant, correct?
technically, yes. It's meant to hit them, and so he can pull them in, so he can finish off enemies up close. This is not to be cowardly. This is to bring the fight to him.
Oh,
I would feel like simple propellant, like black powder, would work just fine because the inertia from the explosion as you
Mhm.
ignite the black powder, I don't think a round of ammunition would be necessary to do what you want it to do. It would just make things more complicated.
I was thinking more like a powder charge, like for a cannonball. Just something compact to put in there real quick for him.
Obviously,
Because-
not that big.
Hmm?
Not like a full cannonball charge, right? It blows armor.
No. Scale it down to at least shoot the harpoon. At least.
You're
No, not
talking
very-
about pre-made pouches.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I would use a burlap sack to put it in, but I would dip it in lantern oil
Ooh.
for a quicker, evener ignite. Also, what are you going to use to ignite said powder charge?
Well, that's a great question. I've been actually thinking about that. I'm going to need something to ignite it, correct? Well, I had this flint, and I was thinking of attaching it to a hammer-like device that'll hit it, spark the flint on steel and create a spark inside the chamber, allowing it to explode and send the harpoon flying.
I see what you're saying. Can I recommend something?
Yes, please do.
I would get a section of tightly braided hemp rope, thin rope like this, right?
Oh,
And you
and make a
tightly
fuse.
braid it. Yes. Now it wouldn't work like underwater, but
Of course.
the flint isn't guaranteed to spark every time. And when the flint comes down, it's not guaranteed to spark in the direction you need it to be. The
Thormod,
fuse, you light it, he like hits it with his hand or something, and the fuse goes right into the counter charge. See
That's
what I mean?
true. Yeah, we can do that. Thormar, can you do that? You can make fire, right?
No.
That's
Here at the Temple of Martia, we are first in a lot of weaponry and a lot of magical weaponry. And correct me if I'm wrong, the glyphs of that axe on your back, does that not light up?
Oh yeah, it does. Watch this. Flame. And then ignites. Huh.
Oh, yeah, I know that. It's the glyphs.
you could use
So
the sword to light the
Answer to
fuse?
his question is you can make fire.
Oh, I thought he meant by my hand because he was referring to my hand hitting it. I don't do magic.
But you have to light the fuse with something. Are you sure you
Oh,
want to
I-
give this to him?
Yeah, you sure?
Yes. Yes.
25
One-
gold for materials, 5 gold for the forge, 30 gold total.
And I'll give you an extra 5 gold for dealing with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Iraq. Let's see. Iraq would have black powder, possibly weapons. Windicott would also have black powder. No weapons, just black powder.
Did you say Iraq has weapons?
Yes.
Okay.
ARAK.
Okay, Alex heard Iraq, not Iraq. My bad.
This is a
It's
It's actually
non-political
called.
stream.
It's actually
sir.
Yeah.
Iraq.
This is non-political stream, sir.
I know. I thought he was making a George Bush joke. It's okay.
Oh, Falsham should have both.
Okay. Thank you. You have been super helpful. What's your name again?
Oh, Snake Hunter.
Thormore. This guy is so cool. Thank you, Mr. Snake Hunter.
You can follow your friend Tangleman.
Could I have
You heard him. Balls are thick. Follow him.
Could I have left a
Let's
little
talk
while
to you,
ago?
Tangleman. You left.
I left a while ago.
Okay.
I'm going to the temple we passed on the way here. It was who was it? I didn't write it down.
His dis?
Tisdis, yeah.
His dis.
Hisdis.
Yes.
Yeah, I just kind of slunk away real sneaky like. You didn't even hear my foot fall. I'm stealthy.
We will deal with that real quick. Alex, I need you to make
Tinker's tool check.
3 of them.
Say what?
3 of them.
3 of them. Okay. And it's proficiency plus what else?
This would be. Let's see. What are you working on? What do you want to work on first? You tell me.
Let's start by attaching the iron, the winch and the iron ring
Dexterity.
to the bracer. Okay, just a dex check.
Yes. Plus with your tinkering tools if you're proficient.
I am. So that'd be a +7. Uh, 13.
So I need you to write this down.
Yes.
So write down what you're doing now.
Okay.
And put the ring and the winch have subtle stress fractures in them.
Ew.
So stress fractures. Gotcha.
This is
My
a-
welding
for
wasn't
used later.
something I can work on and fix, hopefully. Okay.
All right, what's next?
I'm going to start attaching the chain to the winch so it can be pulled in.
Okay, I want another dex one because this is how nimble your fingers are to line this chain up.
Can I just do sleight of hand? Because I believe I have proficiency with that.
No.
What the hell are my rolls? A 9.
You're pretty sure it'll work. Put a question mark next to the real. And then I'm assuming you're going to start forge welding everything together.
Yes.
If this is strength.
Oh, cool. That'd be just a +3.
Digital dice are not your friends.
My God, the
Not at
6.
all.
It doesn't matter if I use real dice or digital.
Roll real dice.
I
see
would
what
put
happens.
major stress cracks. But you have a blueprint. You can always buy the materials again and make a better one.
Yes. Okay.
Orange
Thank
cat
you.
energy. All right, Brandon.
Hello.
The Temple of
Hegel.
Hisdus. Hisdus is. Yeah, I mean, Alex put so much work into this. The god of the sky and day and night. So the god of the sky and the cycle.
Very nice. I walk in.
It is a white marble temple, and the door is a deep brown, and it's got the moon, the phases of the moon around the arch, and in the middle is a picture of the sun.
Very nice. What kind of wood is it?
Oh, we're gonna call it dark oak.
Ooh, very nice. That and marble. Ah, chef's kiss. I think Baltic is admiring the construction as he's walking to the front. Is there anybody up front?
You see the top of somebody's head walking in between the pews.
Oh, are the pews normal size? Like, you know?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me there, bud.
Oh yes,
Oh, how are you? You doing all right there?
I'm great.
Oh, lovely temple you got
What
here.
can Hisdus offer you today?
Oh, you know, seeing as you're the temple of the sky, you know, and the day and the night cycles, I was wondering if you could help me find my missing siblings, You know, since
I'm
they're under the
confused
sky.
where the connection of the day and night cycle and the sky
Well, you
works for
know,
everybody.
because they're in the sky, you
They're
know, they're
dead.
under the sky. No, they're under the sky, you know.
Oh,
We're all under the sky, don't you know? I was wondering if maybe I could get some help there.
um, I
It's
can
not like they're
try.
flying off with the stars, you know, because they're down here on this plane, this
What?
world,
What do you? How could? What?
Yeah, it makes sense, don't you know? Because we all live under. All my siblings are under the same sky, don't you know? So
You?
maybe we're all under the sky, you know.
No, yeah. What do you? Do you beat it?
So like maybe they could be found, by the sky god.
Theoretically,
The sky god, you know, they're all under his domain, don't you know?
I mean, we
Right?
could. Ha! I could
Isn't
pray
that
for
how
them.
it works?
I could pray for Hisdus to help guide you to where your siblings are, if that's what you. I'm confused on what you want me to do.
Oh no, that'd be great if you could ask your lovely god there for a little bit of assistance, eh? I've had no luck so far.
What kind of assistance are you looking for?
Oh, like just help finding them. I don't know if they're here or there. I'm like I'm like up a boat with no paddles, don't you know?
It's up
I mean in a boat with no paddles. That's the
up
one.
a creek.
What's a creek?
No, creek.
Oh,
A smallish river without paddles.
okay.
So you're stuck there. You are a
Yeah.
strange man.
Oh, I guess it's just from where I'm from. I'm from way yonder.
I mean, you could come with me and kneel at the altar of his and I can ask him to guide you in the right direction, but he's not gonna like come down with an arrow and point you to them.
Oh, that's not how the gods work then?
No, you pray
Oh.
for guidance.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Some of us are blessed enough in order to have them bestow certain powers on us, but
Right.
they're not like a vending machine.
What's
You
that?
don't go, hey, help me do this and pull a lever and you get bananas and they all come up where you need them to be.
Oh, I see now. Oh, okay.
They pray, they're not genies.
It's like tending crops. You don't just plant the seed and then the plant grows, the crop
Right.
grows. Right. Okay,
You
I
have to
get it
spend
now.
time getting to know and devoting yourself
Right.
to a certain god or goddess.
Oh goodness. I
Do
think
you
I came in
still
here.
want me to pray for?
Oh, I mean, any help is good help in my eyes. Don't you know?
I will add them to my nightly prayers. How's
Oh,
that?
thank you. You want all their names?
How many of them are there?
Oh, there's 12 besides me.
Nope. I'll just pray for them as a whole.
I mean, we're all bugbears, so that may make it easier.
I will pray that you. What was your name, sir?
Oh, they call me Baltic. Yes, I know. You can laugh. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
I will pray that good Sir Baltic will stumble upon his brothers and sisters.
Hey, have you seen any bugbears on this island?
I have not.
Oh, unfortunate for me, eh?
Yes.
Say, one more question and I'll get out of here, eh?
Okay.
I know the alcohols and the like really strong drugs are banned. Is smoking the tobacco banned?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I've got a raging headache because I came here and dumped out all my harder drinks. So at least something I like isn't.
I'm gonna stop you there. Why don't you just? I'll pray for you to be able to find your brothers and sisters. You just don't need to admit to anything else, please.
Oh no, I poured them out. It's okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have a good day there.
Yeah, you too.
Mr. Preacher of his dis, eh?
That works for me.
All right. Bye bye.
I hope you. Yep.
I'm gonna just go outside and.
He was so confused on what you were asking him to do. He's like, wait.
No, it made total sense. We all live under the sky. Surely the sky god could find his siblings.
I'm with you. He was just confused. He had that. This guy clearly has never been in a temple a day in his life before.
Never.
Okay, before we go to quick intermission. Well, you know what? We'll stay 10 minutes longer and then just come back at 9.
Okay.
You guys all gather in and kind of meet Thormore. You see Sid walking up, and then Baltic kind of comes strolling up behind you a little bit, but Nodwick is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, balls are thick. Sid, where's Nodwick?
We went our separate ways. He had something to do with his family, and I found something to distract myself with.
That's not good. People are looking for him.
No, he's fine. I'm sure. We all know Nodwig's more than capable of handling himself. I understand your concern, but he's fine.
I'm
Okay, well,
going
if
to.
it's all
At this point, I'm gonna walk up behind Thormore, grab his arms, be like, "Ah!"
Jesus fucking ah!
I got you.
Oh my.
You lied to me, Sid.
Did you
Your
expect
dad
anything
cast-
different?
Your dad has greater invisibility too, so you're still technically invisible.
I got a few more minutes of this, so I'm here.
Thormo's gonna try to find your head, grab onto it, and just keep his hand there so he knows where you are. Okay, this is good.
Do you let him do it, or do you want him to roll?
Ah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right, where's the nice lady who said we could stay here?
About 75 feet behind you.
All right.
Oh, I think about that much behind us, eh?
I also need 900 gold.
Oh yeah, we can end his
Well-
curse. They said
No, wait, balls are thick. He said he'd give me a wish spell.
Well, technically, he said he'd give you a wish spell that would grant you 3 wishes.
no,
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 he said
just the
one.
one wish.
I thought it was 3. Didn't he say 3?
See,
Nope.
for me being stupid, I
She
mean,
said it's
simple.
not. She said it's
Oh,
not 3. It's just one singular wish.
Oh,
Just the one, eh?
Wait,
And
so
I do have an idea what I want to do with his wish.
you're gonna wish for your curse to be gone?
No, but I want the wish spell.
You,
what?
Thormore,
then what are you going to wish for?
I have a plan. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Mighty, you know,
The barbarian
you
has
may-
a plan.
that's not very good, you know. Sometimes wishes can be twisted, you know. And
That's
then
why
it
I don't
bites
want to
you in
wish
the
for my
ass.
curse to be gone.
Are you going to wish for gold?
It's none of your business. It's
Well-
strictly between me and Nodwick.
Well, at least
Okay.
there's someone there that could, you know, make sure there ain't no twisty words in there, eh?
That's why
Some-
Nodwick will be
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, good.
Oh
where,
yeah, you
Yes,
forgot to
lead
mention that.
Nodwick to the middle of the city.
where
Yeah,
am I going?
No,
the-
yet. I just need 900 gold.
He says it's like it's not a lot.
I don't know how much. I can count to 4.
Do we have 900 gold among us? I don't have 900 gold.
That's like a whole
Technically,
year's
Estron-
salary for my
I-
family.
Strong does. I didn't
Thormore.
message him.
Even more.
Oh,
Thormore, I'd be much more open to helping fund this endeavor if I knew it was to, you know, fix the problem that we came to this island to solve, which is your curse.
Right.
And
I appreciate-
you're sitting, you're telling us that you're not going to do that.
Yes.
Thormore, you have to fix the curse. That's the whole point we came here.
Right. But the second I talked to the Dragonborn, they were mad at you because you were looking into stuff. And I think if I wished for you to be able to talk to your brother again, then you would actually be able to figure out why he died, who killed him, and to see the real root of everything. I could go to the Feywild by myself and kill a hag. You
Oh,
talking to
I
your
don't think so.
brother, none of your business. Doesn't concern your balls are thick. So,
Definitely couldn't kill a hag, eh?
but I think if we brought your brother back for a bit, and he was able to kind of guide you and tell you what was going on and who killed him, the place that shall not be named, the group that shall not be named, that we have continuously had endeavors with, might be more. We might have a better understanding. You always said you don't know why they killed him.
I did say that, didn't I?
Make an
Yeah.
intelligence check, Nodwick.
That's a good roll. That is gonna be 21.
Cool. What kind of magic would require bringing your brother back?
Necromancy. Thormore, even if you were to wish for me to be able to talk to Roderick, it's not gonna work. He's a servant of the shepherd. Necromancy magic doesn't work on servants of the shepherd when they're gone.
Right, but I never said bring him back. I said let you talk to him.
That's still
If I could wish for a curse to be drawn from my bloodline, you could wish for anything.
Well, isn't there already a spell that you can speak to dead people with?
you need.
Oh yeah, I think he just named it actually.
You need the body.
Well, where's his body?
I hold up the shell and go like I'm invisible still. I hold up the shell that's on my back, but you don't see it, and then I go,
Spark.
Sparks
is looking completely the other way, just like, where's the shell? Where's his body?
we don't have his body.
Oh, I think that spell's actually not the good one either, eh?
The problem is it's necromancy.
Yeah.
Talking to the dead, working with the dead. That's why when all of you, like, it's a gray area to talk to someone. I don't know. This just Thormore. I think it's better for you to get rid of the curse than to worry about my brother. I'm pretty confident we already know who killed him.
Right, I get that. But it's a wish. We could do so much with that.
Yeah, you could bring back your dead friend. You could also kill that Rin lady who stole my freaking tuning forks. You could wish for 1,000,000 gold. You could wish for 1,000,000 puppies.
All I'm saying.
What if it kills her and brings her back stronger, eh? You know, what if the 1,000,000 golds over, 1,000,000 days? You get 1 gold a day. These wishes ain't nothing to be
Okay, well then,
willy-nilly,
that you advocate. I mean, Domo would know that word. You make my point better.
It was the hard part about me being Raven.
Yeah, fuck, I know. You said that you have no idea what happens. So what if I wished for the curse to be gone? In reality, it gets to go away, and I go away, and my grandfather takes my place. Or what if something worse? What if I don't exist because the curse is with me?
I was about to say, a lot of those times, like if you're dead, you don't have a curse. So that's possibly a possibility.
Whoa.
You could say without harming anybody
to get rid of a curse.
Huh?
No. I think we're discussing like the the drawbacks of doing a wish, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Like the way it can be twisted, or if he's not very specific, could really bite him in the ass.
Yeah, you have to be like without hurting the parties inflicted, don't you know? With said bloodline.
No.
I mean, we could. I feel like this is something we need to discuss when everybody's back. But if we're buying a wish spell, I personally think we need to use it to try to get rid of your curse. You are one of the strongest people in this group physically. You hit like a tank. When you lose control, you could hurt someone badly. We need you at 100% if we're going to fight literal gods.
Right, but what if we made a wish where we didn't have to? What if we made a wish where we all were as powerful as gods? What if there are so many possibilities with it, and we're worried about me?
I do have a slight worry. 900 gold seems really cheap for a wish spell. How do we know that's even the real thing?
Well, I guess it's only one use, eh? If it had all 3, it'd be, triple the price.
But I mean, even then, like, why would you just sell it like that? Even he said he's not supposed to, but that doesn't sound. Or Dragonborn are hard to tell apart. Sorry.
That's just because who we know, eh? That's why they said it'd be an iffy thing.
No. Sparks makes Sid. Did Sparks just make a really good point?
Sid's not even listening.
Unfortunately, I do think he did make a good point, which is why I do feel like perhaps.
Why is it unfortunate?
Perhaps.
Because
Perhaps Thormore should take me back to go speak with that individual to get proper details. I would include you, but we already know why that's maybe not a great idea, unless you want to visit your father again for another one of those.
Nah, I'm okay. But they're
About this time, you're now visible.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh,
Look,
that is completely not where I thought you were.
it's fine. But anyway, yeah, there are literal soldiers patrolling the streets looking for me, so I'm just gonna stay right here.
Out in the open?
We're in
No,
a temple.
the temple. We're in the temple, not out in the
Oh,
open.
when we
The
get
temple.
here. You know, I've had this massive headache since it's been about 30 minutes since I've had, you know, a couple of drinks, so I've had this massive headache. I've been spacing out.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The boat's really not that far. I'm sure you could go retrieve a drink or two if it's really that bad.
Just say it's your medicine.
Oh.
Would they buy that?
I
mean-
stole a couple sips of communion wine, don't you know? Don't tell them.
I
They were busy
I
with
don't
the,
know how much
the
that
other group.
helped you, but I'm glad you're trying out
That got
solutions.
me. But anyway, yeah, it's weird that they're offering a wish spell for 900 gold. Sparks made a really good point, unfortunately.
I mean, I am a very good-looking Goliath, and they might just be trying to be nice to me. I have a beard made of Esteron's hair, so it's pretty nice.
So, did they offer you the spell before or after you name dropped me?
After.
After.
Yeah. It's
Hmm.
well, they also asked some other questions like if we cast a lesser restoration spell, remove curse, greater restoration.
Was that right? But the extra questions, were they before or after you mentioned Nodwick's name? Because that does matter. He's not very well liked here.
No, it was like during the middle of it that you mentioned his name.
No, I pretty much said his name off the rip. I am sorry about that.
No, we got the great, like, oh, have you used the remove curse one? Or have you used the greater? And then in the middle, he, you know, said his name, and then we got offered the scroll.
And then I was going to say the order of the light pages, but then they said no. And then Balthak put his hand over my mouth.
Oh, yeah, best not we name drop some bad boys, eh?
Thank you, Baltic. Very and genuinely, thank you.
Oh, yeah, you know, I can be useful sometimes, don't you know?
Okay.
Fucking
So,
accent.
I'm pretty confident that scroll is something that's intended to harm me.
It
I
won't be
don't-
good, whatever it is.
don't
At the very
think it's a
least, it's a
wish.
trap.
I mean, you want to go sit? And Esteron did say at a game that he would let me use this gold.
Did you text him?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Whoever said
Just send
that.
off a quick message spell. It's fine.
Yeah, I managed to
They
learn
got the
how to do
rings.
that over the night.
The earrings.
I feel like
Fine.
Estron trusts you way too much for someone who can only count to 4.
I can only count to 4,
Go do it.
but I can cut your head off.
Why are you so aggressive towards me? I'm just saying.
I have lots
Okay.
of anger issues.
Before we continue, it's 8:55. We're going to take a quick 10-minute intermission. But before we go, what are the totals at so far?
500 Nodwick, 500 Thormore, 460 Sid.
Whoa.
Oh, Sid, let's
So
go!
Nodwick and Thormore both have 500.
Yes.
Oh.
Sid is at
We might get the
460.
picture at the park.
I'm on the leaderboard, finally.
All right, you got
He's on the board.
10 minutes to make it sway. If it doesn't sway and they're still tied, I am going to
DM gets in.
roll a dice, and evens are one and odds the other, and that's who's going to get the inspiration dice.
I don't know. I think Ty should go to DM.
I don't
like
need
that.
it.
I actually really like that idea.
I don't need it. I
got
can
the
fudge
fate
the rolls.
die
I
last week.
don't like you saying that you don't need it. That makes me deeply uncomfortable, actually, as a
No,
player.
as the DM, I think the players get more use out of them. So
That's fair.
That's okay. I think I'm okay. We
I'm a
understand.
broke boy too. You can
All right.
see
We appreciate you.
why
Okay.
behind
We all
all
understand it.
Somebody set a
my
timer.
stuff.
I have a timer ready to go.
Let's
All right,
go.
here we go. Intermission time.
The deciding roll.
Okay.
Evens. It goes to another lady. Odds. Goes to Thormore. If it's a natural 20, it'll go to Sid. Here we go. 3.
That's
Or
Thormore.
more. Fate die for you, buddy.
Congratulations, you won.
I might need it.
We both have a fate die now.
Yeah.
All right. And
All
that
right.
concludes the competition, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
that is it. Next week, we will unveil who the
Winners.
special
win.
art is for. Very excited.
We don't have the audio
Brandon, will you-
queued up, so I'll just be like, ba 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 ba. Congrats, we finished that. There we
There you
are.
go.
There we are.
Brandon, if you would direct Mrs. Joe the final bits for tonight.
Yep. Absolutely. Do it at
Fantastic.
the end of stream.
Can I get a oh
The
I don't know how to turn
fuck
it
was
off.
that?
I didn't mean to even click that. I didn't even mean to click that. I'm
Oh
so
my God. So, we come back in. They're discussing on whether Sid should go with Thormore back to the Temple of Tordana.
Or Sid, you gonna come with me? With this gold thing that obviously Esteron gave to me.
Yes, I am going to come talk with that individual. Mostly to get proper details. I'm sure you have told us the truth as far as you know it, and that's great, but I need more specifics, I think.
Okay.
Defeated.
And I want to go. Can I go?
No,
Why?
I think it should just be me and Sid.
Is this because I tried to take that chicken?
It is.
It was
What?
walking in the middle of the street.
Wait a minute.
No
It's
one was
not
owning it.
your pet.
I didn't want it as a pet. I wanted it for food.
That's why you don't get it.
Wait, what did I miss?
I,
You tried to steal a chicken.
it wasn't stealing if it's just walking in the middle of the street.
That's still stealing. If
So
I walk
Sid-
into a store and I see something very shiny and I take it, that's still stealing.
So Sid and Thormore then.
I guess.
Nodwick, you don't want to come?
No.
Nodwick's not allowed. He's been grounded to the temple for
Banned.
now.
Banned.
I will
Nick
say
Foles, do you want to
that
come?
Nodwick, Balthic, and Sparks all go back into the Temple of Vostar, where there is a meal and dinner waiting on you. Just water to drink, unfortunately.
How
Thank
far
you.
is it from our boat, though? Because it's on the water, right?
About 100 yards.
How many yards are in a foot? God damn it.
It's 300 feet.
300? I can make it there and back real quick.
Let me use my dash action.
I have 2 dashes. And key points to
That's-
spend, baby.
I would say technically you're not in combat, so you can just keep using key points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Brother in Voshtar. That's fucking stupid.
That's
As
165 every 6 seconds. It must be.
Monks
as that's insane. As Sid and Thormore start heading back towards the temple of Tordana, you guys pass a group of children that are all like playing around with this chicken that's in the middle of the road. And you overhear one of them go, "Oh, my dad bought it for me last Christmas." Then you
Boy,
keep
son of
walking
a-
past.
It's the reason I said don't touch it.
It's Christmas.
It
I
happens
don't
here.
understand what happened or why you ended up being the voice of reason, but that certainly is a thing that's apparently happened.
I have good mentors.
You guys eventually stumble back upon the temple. And
Great.
Garut is waiting for you.
I am
Ah.
Groot.
Do you have my money?
Yes, but I have a friend that wants to ask some questions first, Sid.
Yes.
Yes. Now, forgive me, Thormor, I'm sure as you've discovered, is not great with big words.
Yes, he's intellectually dull.
That sounds cool.
His puzzle solving skills are best suited elsewhere, truly. But I wanted to come and actually discuss the wish spell, mostly
Sure.
for my own sake. He's explained his issue and why he wants to solve it, yes?
Yes, we went over a couple spells. He wasn't quite sure which ones have been used. So we went over, lesser restoration, greater restoration, remove curse. The classics. And
of course.
he wasn't quite sure if any of them have been used or all of them have been used. So I immediately pulled out the big gun, which is the wish spell. But this special scroll is not the regular wish spell, it's just one singular wish.
Of course, a single use. 900 gold, he said?
Yes. Or 900 gold worth of something that can be used to me.
Oh, Thormor, why did you leave that part out? That would have been at least nice to know. You know what? It's fine.
I'm going to go back
I'm
to the
not sure what I
intellectually dull
expected.
part.
He said my dragon teeth weren't worth it, so I thought everything wasn't worth it because these things are fucking awesome.
I'm so glad that you like them.
I do.
All right. 900 gold or 900 gold worth of items you can use. What sort of items would you be needing? Truth be told.
Let's see. I could always use basic components, incense, stuff like that. I could use some gems. Diamonds would be nice. Let's see, some fleece. A relic of an old champion. That would be very nice. Don't know where you'd find one. That would be neat.
Have Sidonius read about those? I feel like that's something he probably would have come across.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been, but I mean, the relic
Would
of an
you-
old champion, you'd have to research, find somebody that ended up
Right.
directly
Okay.
serving under one of the gods and find their body and dig up the
Okay,
bones.
so
of them.
that's what that means.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Probably
Alright,
worth
well, we're
more than
gonna-
900 gold.
Yeah, we're gonna put that to the back burner because we already got the Celestial Echoes to worry about right now. So
A gem crusted chalice would be great.
all right. Who am I
Hero's Feast, not a
question?
bad thing to have.
Clearly, I wouldn't know. I haven't been religious for a very long time. No offense.
Earls.
So, I'm like really looking at my inventory. I apologize. Oh, I should remove that. Oops. It was the sewing table. Don't worry about it. It was just the sewing machine.
It's a nice bag of holding.
He's just like rooting around in it. I appreciate it.
Those
If
are
I'm not
nice.
mistaken, it was a fine little purchase.
I could take that off your hands plus 300 gold.
Sid laughs. No. No offense to you or to Thormore, but this bag is much more useful to me than a wish spell would be. Although, and he pauses for a second and just kind of looks at this individual.
Yes.
No, never mind. I've got far too many things to do, and that really won't help at this current moment.
Glad you're useful.
Not now. Perhaps.
And as for your friend not realizing why dragon teeth aren't of value to me, and she just smiles, being a dragonborn herself.
From a big dragon.
Yes. Yes, they are.
He
Good for you.
means well.
I think
All
they're
right.
cool.
Thormore, how much gold did Esteron leave with you?
Oh, I asked him for 900 gold, and apparently this is 900 gold.
Sid's gonna take the bag and double check. It's 900 gold?
That's
Great.
what Dagon
Okay.
said.
No offense to Thormore. We know he can count to 4, and I'm so glad he has that for him. All right. Well,
It's a high number.
it certainly can be.
Oh, before I take your gold, you seem to me as an arcane type caster.
I am,
You need to be in order to use this.
of course. Right.
So-
Hence why I've come with him to speak with you
Yes.
more about it.
So the clerics, paladins, druids, they would not have any use for this.
No, of course not. A little ironic now that we've gotten rid of. Well, I suppose she got rid of us. It doesn't matter. All right. Well, regardless of, and Sid is going to look at Thormore when he says this. Regardless of what we do with that, I do think it would be a good idea to get it overall.
And you guys,
I don't know why I'm watching
exchange-
Thormore when I have the coin. I'm gonna hand the coins over to the lady, our lovely
Oh,
Dragonborn
shit.
lady.
He's just standing there with a big
Go
smile on
Root.
his face.
You go, sir.
I'm gonna take the wish spell from. If she hands it to Thormore, I'm taking it from him. That's going
No, she
right into
hands
the
it to
bag
you.
folding. Okay, I'm going to carefully
Her
put it in my
money,
bag
she hands it
folding.
to you.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding for right now because I left my backpack, my actual backpack, at the boat. So I'm gonna put that in my bag of holding for now.
May I ask you a question? What is that
Sure.
hovering around your neck? It's Jelf.
Yeah, I caught as much.
Is it
He's a friend.
sparrow?
Of sorts.
Those bird.
Interesting.
A s-
I'm assuming by your reply he is not, in fact, part of sail.
That's hard to say. Truth be told, you know about as much as I do.
Well, is he always a sparrow?
Depends on the mood.
So he can change.
Can't we all?
No,
Hmm.
I will give you 700 of your gold back for the sparrow.
Absolutely not.
Fine. And she starts organizing, going back there and writing down different book titles.
Appreciate the spell. Though before we leave,
Yes.
if I come back with another 900, can I get another one?
That was my only one. I don't have very many uses for those, seeing that I cannot communicate.
Of course.
If you change your mind about the sparrow, however, please do see me again.
Noted. And then Sid like makes a hand gesture to get Thormore to follow him, and then leaves.
Oh, okay. Bye, Mr. Dragonborn, Mrs. Dragonborn, Dragonborn. Bye.
Get it out.
Oh, trust me, I will. This place sucks. So many fucking books. Thormon's gonna walk out.
Language!
Fuck. Thormon walks out.
And you guys will just say, unless you're going to stop somewhere else, we'll just say you go back.
I don't need anything. Do you need anything else, Thormore?
No, I kind of want that chicken now that I'm thinking about it very hard. Seems to make the
Didn't
kids
you-
very happy, but it makes me very happy, and happiness is something you can't find nowadays.
But didn't you berate Sparks for wanting to take the bird?
Yeah, but I want to seem smart and watchable around Sparks, so by making authority, it makes me feel intellectual.
It was a very valiant effort to say that word. I'm
I
proud
have
of
no
you for
idea what it
trying.
means.
That's all right. I didn't expect you to. You did use it in the right context, however, which is a little more shocking, truth be told. About we leave the chicken alone for now, and if something happens, we'll get you one on the road. How's that?
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Somebody's home. I gotta mute. I'm so sorry.
As you guys are talking, a giant dog runs by.
I want that instead.
I think while they're at the Temple of Tordana. Yeah, that one. Nodwick is gonna go talk to the lady that invited them to stay at the Temple of Vashtar.
Okay.
So.
Her name is Dibis.
Gibbous.
Yep, and she is a very old, blue-skinned, blue-eyed tiefling.
That's a great
Purple
name.
people eater.
Is all I'm gonna say.
She also has a seafoam green mohawk.
All right. Oh, sorry, taking notes. Tiefling.
I feel like you walked up to me and you wanted to say something, but now you're not paying any attention.
A mohawk. Sorry, I write slower than most. Thank you for letting me and my friends stay here.
You're very welcome.
What?
You seem nice folk.
Why is the Temple of Vashtar this isn't the first temple that's been kind to me, of Vashtar. Of all the temples here, all of them exiled me from the island. Yet, everywhere I go, Vashtar seems to follow me, even though I worship the shepherd. It's confusing. I just don't understand why you're all being so kind to me.
Is it? Over time, the sea can claim anything. Mountains themselves crumble before the sea. So if the sea can take anything, why not welcome everything?
I guess that makes sense.
Yes, it does. I was listening to your paladin friend talk, and he doesn't make any sense, ever.
He tries. I give him
He's
that.
talking about something about you needing a ship with 2 legs and 7 sails or something, I don't know.
He tries to make metaphors, and it doesn't. Besides the point, do you know who I am and know why I was exiled?
Yes. Yes, I do. I just simply don't care. Plus, technically, I'm outside the walls, and I'm not on the island. So I'm not breaking any rules.
I think I'll like this place.
You
But
should.
This is gonna sound like a weird question.
After talking to Alvis, I think his name was, I doubt it.
Do you know of any turtle demigods that might be walking around or just pretending to blend in this world?
Well, the only demigod, so to speak, story that I'm aware of is the dragon turtle. But he's not a turtle. It's essentially a floating island.
We encountered him once.
Who did? It's a sign of good luck if you're a worshiper of Ostar. If he doesn't eat you.
Alvis was scared to death of him. Everybody on
Yes,
the ship
and
stayed quiet.
having discussed things with Alvis, I feel like he's had a tough go of it in the past, and currently he seems distracted and depressed.
Yeah, there's a lot of loss on his end. The reason I'm asking about the demigod is obviously with the loss of my brother, I'm fighting the organization that we're not allowed to talk about.
Right.
But
the flower people.
I hate calling them that. I know what they're really called now.
The evil florists.
So
Best grandma ever, just saying.
we encountered this turtle by the name of Alistair. I think there's more to him than meets the eye, but I don't know how to talk to. Like, I've asked him about it, and he's cryptic, which leads me to think there's something more to him than just a salesman. He owns a bunch of magic shops, and he's high all the time. But
Oh, okay.
But every time we've needed something, he's willing to help with no question. And it's strange that he seems to be the one that's leading us on the path to fight this organization every step of the way. And I just was wondering if maybe you knew anything about it, but maybe not. I'm just grasping at straws.
I don't know of any demigods, but have you ever thought maybe he is intuitive enough to see value in yourselves that you yourselves do not see?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe he has the faith in you that you deserve. Or maybe he's just a crazy old coot.
I mean, he could be crazy, but I don't know. Being raised here on this island, I don't believe in coincidences. And there's too much that it's a coincidence. So, I don't know. I'm just ramblings of a priest trying to make sense of things that he doesn't understand, I guess.
Well, you ever thought about maybe he's your group's own, say, guardian angel, if you will?
No, I never thought of it that way, but that could be nice if he really was.
Or again, it could just be as simple as he sees the real potential that lies here.
I hate to
All of you seem like decent people, but none of you seem to have walls that you're not willing to put down for each other.
We're working on it. It's just a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt. We're working past it. But I think we really need to focus on trusting one another if we're going to go to What's the name of that freaking island?
Shivering Isles.
The what Isles?
The Shivering Isles.
We're heading to the Shivering Isles to collect a celestial echo.
They're real.
Yeah, they're real. And we have to deal with a kraken. That's where we're going after this.
Well, you must, if you find them, you must bring it back to me. I want to see.
The echo?
Yes.
We can do that. I'll bring
And
it.
as for your troubled past with loss and betrayal, those sad times, it's very, very important to remember. The roughest waters make the smoothest stones.
See, why can't Alvis say stuff like that?
I don't know. It's all taught to us in the books of Vostar.
I've never actually seen him read a book. I don't know if he can read. He just draws
Well-
maps.
He was a former pirate, right? That's what he told me.
Yeah, he was.
Maybe they don't read. Who knows?
Yeah, perhaps. But once again, thank you. And if you need anything from us, just let me know.
Yes, I want to see the echo.
Done. If we get it. If we don't die in the process.
Maybe bring me back a little bit of Kraken.
If we have to kill it, sure, I'll bring you
I
some.
love calamari.
I've got this nice bag from an old friend of mine who passed. It'll keep it
Oh,
fresh.
now you're friends. Now you're friends, huh?
Shush.
You know, you really are a nice boy. I'm sorry that the trauma you experienced led to more grief. Trusted your group. Let your group trust one another. And you can conquer anything.
Thank you.
You are all individual waves. When you put it together, you can definitely capsize the biggest ships.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And there's plenty of seafood on the table. Help yourself.
Perfect. Thanks.
There's no metaphor there. It's just a lot of fish.
Sparks has like a whole fish tail sticking out of his mouth.
Chew your food.
Oh, hey, Nodwick, I got my fill of the food, but I'm gonna run back to the ship real quick if you need anything.
Hey,
Oh,
bring me back a little.
I don't know what you're talking about, eh?
Me neither. Bring me back a little.
Yeah,
What are you doing with your face?
Baltic, my pipe and the yellow bag.
Oh,
The yellow
goodness.
Sweet shit. Here, try this.
Oh,
Oh,
Cool.
I don't know if that's a good idea,
just-
considering last
It's a
time.
rainbow
eh?
bag.
oh,
goodness,
I
hey,
have a bag of that. I'm not risking that tonight. No.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Give it back to me.
Thanks. Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
last
She,
time,
like, Shuffles off to her room.
oh, did you want some? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Bring
she's
it to my
gone.
room.
I was.
Oh, I was gonna ask her.
Beautiful.
I'll bring her my special brew, eh?
that's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Just don't get caught in the city with it.
Oh, don't worry. I calculated. I can move about 495 feet every 18 seconds, eh?
Okay, so you're fast. I get it. Okay.
Back in my day. I'm just kidding. I was never that fast.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
don't worry. I'm sure you're strong in other ways, eh?
I'm
We all
gonna-
got our strengths.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Sparks and be like,
Hi.
"Hi, Spark. You're Sparktacus, right?
Sparktus, not Spartacus. Sparks. Sparktus.
I am
Sparks.
Spartacus.
Sparktus. Okay. Sorry,
Yes.
it's. I've been calling you Sparks this whole time, and I just
No,
couldn't remember
Sparks
your
is
full
fine.
name. But
I just don't like Sparky.
so, what was Thormore ranting about a chicken?
So there was this random chicken in the street, and no one was around it. it didn't have a collar or anything. And I wanted it, and he said no.
You two get back about halfway through the story.
So
I also leave at the start of the story and get back by the time it ends.
Sorry to be that guy, DM, but before we get back to the party, it occurred to Sid that there's Thormore. It doesn't sound to me like you want to solve that curse issue of yours. The whole reason we came here was to find a reason to fix this problem. And you explicitly said that you didn't want to use an item that could be useful to do so.
What do you? What? Why would I not want to get rid of the curse? It was almost like, we were so close from not coming here. I mean, we were coming here, and then pause for intermission.
Do we all start dancing?
Hard. I think we all start dancing.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Well, Thormore, I'm just having a hard time understanding why you're not wanting to use the wish spell to cure the curse that's been afflicting you and your bloodline for at least 2 generations?
Those two, I think it's just me, but... Well, I mean, you do evil things every now and then, so, I could tell you this. I feel like the curse makes me strong. I'm able to get mad, and then I can get more mad on top of it. And that's been helpful. What if when I get rid of this, that goes away? What if, I don't stay as Thormore anymore if I get rid of it? Not that I like it, but, it makes me feel very strong.
I understand where you're coming from. But did you ever consider that rage without a proper vessel to carry it does more harm than good?
Yeah, but I've been controlling it lately. We've gotten into a lot of fights. I've been able to do
Have you?
a lot.
I'm not, listen, Thormore, when I say this, I am only trying to bring attention to the fact that these things have happened. They are facts. They're not fun little anecdotes that may or may not have happened. You've readily attacked at least 2, 3 party members during your fits. How is that beneficial? How does that help us? How does that help you?
But in the meanwhile, I've also helped take down a fucking 3 dragons. I've fought a lightning lizard. I've taken out groups of people. But, I understand that I've hit Elvis and I've hit Nodwick, but so did Torvald, and we forgave him.
You forgave Torvald. Thormore, you don't remember doing things when you go into your whole rage moment. That's been established. You don't remember doing these things. So how would you remember accomplishing all of those things if you had utilized the rage of your grandfather's curse?
Well, it's more like I see red. And then it's like I can see what I'm doing, but then when the red gets overwhelming and it covers my vision, then I don't know what's happening. I hear someone whispering, telling me to swing and telling me to hit. And that's really about it. But before that, I can recall it, I can see it. It's a little less control, but it's useful. We're going up against gods. I feel like using a wish spell to benefit us in that way makes more sense than getting rid of something that could potentially make me weaker.
Thormore, do you really think it makes you stronger, or are you just more afraid that it's going to change you in ways that you're not prepared for?
Yes. To both.
Well, hate to say it, but because you're young, you'll figure out that change is inevitable. And if you're smart, you'll try to make that change good. And I'm not evil, I'm selfish. There's a very big difference.
And so, you can be selfish. You can bring us into the Sunless Forest to find a book. But when I want to keep something that's been around with me forever, I'm the bad guy. I'm selfish above you. We could use this spell to find out what Torvald's kid is. I made him a promise and I'm keeping it. We can use this spell to kill those two fuckers in Broadcross. We can get back our keep. We can do things with this spell. I've been in control, for the most part, in the last handful of fights.
I said something similar in the middle of drinking myself to death. You spent gold on this spell. And while you can't use it, and I can potentially, I'll use it the way you want. But I do think it's worth keeping attention to the fact that perhaps the best use for the party is you not trying to kill us without being able to stop yourself from doing so. And for the record, do not get it twisted. Your family needed us to go into that forest and get their things. It wasn't
But
just
you-
me wanting a book.
No, but it was a convenience.
Of course,
I'm saying
everything's convenient.
If my parents didn't ask us to go in there, you'd still ask us to go. You'd be lying
I'd
if you
have
said
asked.
you weren't. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'd have asked. But if you'd said no, fine, I would have done it myself.
Then I'm asking you. Don't tell anybody about this conversation. If it's down to anybody telling me what I should and shouldn't do, if it's all the same to you, I'd rather it be Nordwick. If he thinks that my powers are useful, then I'm keeping them. You can open up your palm and a fireball comes out. Nordwick can make things appear that are weapons. The new two guys are able to do endless things. What if when you get rid of this, I'm just a guy? A child, as you all call me, a dumb child. This makes me useful.
You might be young, but you're not a child. We both know that. Regardless of how you try to masquerade as a proper adult, we both know you're not that either. As I said, I'll use the spell however you please. You spent gold on it. I'll do so. I am, regardless of how everyone feels about me, a man of my word. However, I do think you should consider the actual long term of how any of those choices could impact things. Because you're right, a wish spell could conceivably solve the biggest problem that we're dealing with. But would that help us, really, in the end? Would that benefit us? I could use this spell right now. And I don't know, for instance, make myself a... I could. But there are implications behind that. And something like that at this moment probably wouldn't be useful.
Well, I trust you, Ren. I mean, my bad. I trust you, Sid.
That was Brad, not Thormore. I
You
trust you,
bitch.
Sid. And you've done nothing to make me not trust you. You've always been straight with me. You've helped me raid. But I don't know, there's just a part of me that wants to keep it. I don't know why. I know how bad it is. I know what it does. I know who it can hurt, but I like the rush.
You like it because it's familiar. Plenty of us have been in that headspace before. I appreciate that you trust me, Thormore. Despite the fact that you are not at all as smart as I am. I trust you as well. I do think you're a good man. Above it all. And if it's all the same to you, despite the fact that I can conjure fire from my palm, if you hit me once, I'm dead, and that's it. You are a very strong man, and you are a very capable one. Don't forget that. Your anger isn't the only thing that you can utilize. Isn't the only thing you can use.
Speaking of intelligence, I don't know how Thormore would respond in this. I rolled intelligence and I got a fucking nat 20. So Thormore looks at you. I think you're right. Let's go back and let's.
Oh, but
finish
this
the-
time you're walking. You're like you could see the temple.
Let's finish this then.
I think this is
We
when
came-
you walk into Sparks telling the story of the chicken.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful chicken. It had these like really nice white. Hi guys.
No.
What?
And all
It
of a
was
sudden,
chicken. It's
Baltic
the
is back.
Oh, hey there.
Exactly is the same type of chicken as you're imagining. Just a chicken.
But it was pretty. Also,
It
I'd
was
never
pretty.
seen a chicken before.
Oh, Baltic, I'm glad of you to join us.
Oh, it's like I never left, Oh, here you go, Nodwick, and I'll hand you
So,
a bag.
Oh, there. I'm just gonna put the yellow in, like, tuck it in, and just.
What?
What?
Just,
It's a- The old lady was like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm gonna just hit my yellow one.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Priestess, eh? Yeah, I got your whole jug, eh? It's my home brew. I made it myself, eh?
So much.
It's,
It's,
apples.
Communal is what it is.
Oh, yes, absolutely, eh?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Free of charge for letting us stay here. No, I'm just playing. I would never charge you.
But I wasn't going to give you anything anyway,
Oh,
since I
what a
let you stay
coincidence,
here.
eh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, eh?
Sid,
Oh, shit, I just broke my pen.
what did you find out about this scroll?
Well,
I like scrolls.
it's a wish spell.
So are you joining us for a sit-down, eh, Priestess?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't mind, eh? But, I'm not the only voice in the conversation,
You people are very fun to be around.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's very kind of anyone to say. I think that's the nicest compliment I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
So anyway, about drama. What about the wish spell? This is clearly an old lady that spends most of her time alone.
If there were
So
soap
she's like-
operas,
She's like the grandma you haven't seen in like
She's like, tell me everything.
Yeah.
There.
So yeah, but what she said? What's is it gonna hurt me when we cast it? Like, what's the deal?
Truthfully, I don't think so.
Is there a way you could,
I went
like,
in expecting that she would mention your name, and she didn't. She didn't once.
I would be very, very what word am I looking for? Precise when you word what you want with this spell.
Absolutely.
'Cause I have personally seen
Unfortunately,
I've personally seen someone go, I wish for 100,000 gold, and it turns out that he got the 100,000 gold. It was just from the bank.
yes, that is how those work,
So
if you're not careful.
I bet the interest loans were crazy on that one, eh?
no, it wasn't a loan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than like 1,000 pieces, 100,000 pieces of gold falling and crushing him from the sky.
That would have been funny. I
I
mean,
bet I
terrible.
could dodge him.
What is the problem with the? What is? If you don't mind me asking, what is the What's the wish spell for?
Thormore
Well,
has
that
anger issues.
we haven't quite settled on that. And it's not my spell. I'm just the only one that could conceivably try to cast it out of all the.
Arcane users, yes.
I mean, the spell is to remove a bloodline curse that was done by a hag. Basically, my grandfather lives within me. When I get too mad, he can come out and play.
Oh dear. Can I try something?
I don't know.
Can I see your hand?
Nordwick?
No, not his hand, your hand.
I'm asking if he's.
You can trust her. She's not gonna hurt you.
Oh, just in case, I'll get ready.
And she casts Greater Restoration. And you feel the ocean breeze run through your body, and you feel the salty air embrace your nose. And she just goes, huh. Odd. That usually works on curses.
It didn't.
I tried. I'm sorry, no.
Oh, well, now we know, eh? You know, there's a positive to this. Now we know that won't work, eh?
Okay, well, I've been doing a lot of thinking. We could use the spell to basically get us back the Misfit Mana. We could find out what Torvald's kid is and help him. We can find out where the root of this evil organization is, and Thormore's gonna grab the pipe out of Nodwick's hand, take a puff at it. But I think it's important to get rid of the curse, even though I don't want to.
I've studied curses a little bit, and most curses tend to get worse as they marinate, so to speak. So I would advise getting rid of the curse, because who knows, in 10, 15 years, you could just completely lose yourself.
Oh, that is what I was saying. That's what we're doing.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
So, Nodwick, Sid, if you can come up with a way that you could word it so I don't get crushed by 1,000 million pieces of gold, that would be great.
Don't worry, I wasn't going to cast the spell without being very careful.
We'll come up with something good. Also, Thormore, did you not know that Torvald's kid is dead? He's with him in the afterlife.
No, I asked him. That
Yeah,
was one of my
kids.
questions.
Wait, what am I remembering wrong? Is Steve
Yes.
remembering
No,
wrong?
you know, you're not remembering wrong. All of his kids will live in the afterlife. Even the one with the hand.
All of them were there. I saw them all together with the shepherd. The kid's with Torvald. The kid's dead. That sounds so much worse when I say it like that. Why do I say
sounds
things like
terrible.
these?
What?
Why do
You
I
know, they're all
say stuff?
together now. No?
Like,
You could say
I
that,
mean-
eh?
Well, even if we don't do it with Torvald's kid, then we could do it for something else. But that's not the point. The point is I want the curse to be gone. I want to not have to ever worry about hitting one of you guys, even though these two I don't really know, but I don't want to hit anyone else ever again that I don't mean to.
I mean,
Then why'd
you weren't raging and you hit Sparks, so
Yeah.
I was raging, but I was also just being dumb.
I mean, no offense, Sparks, but I often also have the urge to smack you, so I understand.
Why does
Oh,
everyone
awesome.
want to commit so much violence against me?
Oh, I don't want to hurt you, bud.
I think it's just you have one of those faces, dear.
Oh, I don't think you do, bud. You know, I like the energetic
Pulls the
outside. you know?
He pulls the keffiyeh and the mask up, puts on the goggles so no one can see his face.
I think
No.
Yeah, that's better.
Sparks, the only time I wanted to hit you was when we had a literal conversation about how we were gonna fight and kill gods, or kind of gods, and then you said, "Oh," like the next day, you're like, "Oh, you meant literally," like, yeah, that was the only time I lost it at that point. That was like we literally had a conversation how we were gonna kill the Tomb Tide and the other ones, and then you're like, "Wait, you mean literally?" Yeah, literally.
The
To be
Tomb
fair,
Tide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the verge of being released. An
Oh,
associate of ours took a person that
Don't
betrayed
call
us.
her that.
A former ally that betrayed us stole the book from the library that tells you how to release the Tomb Tide, and she took it to the flower people.
Dear.
Yeah, that was my
The
reaction.
Tomb Tide has really only one enemy. And it's Voshthar himself.
Oh, is it the Sea Daddy, eh?
Don't be disrespectful.
I was about to say,
I
that's,
meant
that's
that
not
with
really a good
respect, eh?
idea. Who goes into a temple and disrespects the people there and the gods they worship?
Oh no, it's
Where
not
are all
disrespectful.
these
Sid
echoes?
politely doesn't make eye contact.
Okay, all the celestial echoes. Hold on. Let Steve get his notes.
One's in the Shivering Isles, eh?
So
And one's in the
Um,
fire plane.
so
yup.
one is in
Basically, each plane, eh?
Yes,
one-
but we know where specifics are for a few.
Yeah, there's one in the city of Abyss, in the Shadow Plane. Where the fuck are all my notes? I had them all written down. Logan, do you
Well-
have them written down somewhere? Because I
I
can't
do
find
have
them.
them written. They are all
Gee.
very sporadic.
Oh,
and so
she
if
gets
you
the
want
point.
one
a
is in
little
the middle
block.
of the ruined city in the fire plane. That's the great axe of the flamesmith. One is in the city of the abyss in the shadow realm. That is the death flail of Mortia.
Mortia.
Where-
That
yeah.
person.
See, it's not just me.
All your
Um,
white people.
And then there's one on this
I'm
plane
copper.
in the Shivering Isles, and that is the Gauntlets of Voshthar.
I must see those.
I believe it's bracers, but
Close
As,
enough.
Something
as
that's
for the Shadowfell, the Feywild, I can get you there, but I can't come with you.
Wait, we can get to the Feywild?
Yes.
okay. Theoretically, if you got us to the Feywild, how would we get back?
Therein lies.
Indeed.
However, I don't know if you lads are familiar with plane shifting.
We
There's a-
are.
So you know about the temporal shift.
The
The
what?
what?
In theory,
news to
I
me.
know about it.
So let me try to speak plainly so the big one understands. I can get you to the Feywild, and then you could possibly find your way back. And when you shift back to this plane, you go through what is known as a temporal shift, which means you can come back here within 2 seconds of when you left. No matter, you can go to the Feywild, spend months there, shift back and end up coming back right when you left, or you could end up coming back 10 years from now.
Huh.
Yes, that is quite the issue. It's a gamble.
Oh, you said temporal shift. I thought you said temple of shift.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I knew it that. Okay.
It's a time paradox that exists in between the plane.
Is there any
Oh,
way
is
to
it-
navigate that properly?
There's one. you can find a celestial being can bring you back whenever they want to, or an archfey can do it if you're in the Feywild. They tend to be tricky.
And that's where I'm at. Is if I willingly am going to go into the Feywild, will absolutely have a plan to get back if need be. I will not be trying to rely on anything.
Well,
the Fae
no,
have to
you
offer.
can get back whenever you want. It's just the celestial being of archfey can get you back whenever you want. So
it looks at the
you,
rest
if you
of
have
the
the proper
group
tuning
after-
fork, can get back. But it's kind of a guessing game.
Fucking tuning fork. That's what we can above the table. That's what we can use the fucking wish spell for. Just get the tuning forks back. Fuck it.
So, it's okay. So, these magical beings, right? They can get us back like a couple, minutes from when we left. But if we came back normally, time passed normally, So if we're there for 2 months, it's 2 months, unless we find a powerful being,
I
I'm
mean,
just trying to understand it.
Well, okay, so I could shift you there now. You can go
Right.
to the Feywild right now. You could spend, let's use your 2 months, okay? So you can spend 2 months, and then say it has to be a cleric or a sorcerer or a druid that can use this spell. So let's say you use the plane shift spell. You can either get back right when you left, so 2
Mhm.
months earlier,
Oh, I see.
or you could get back 10 years after you left.
Oh, it's a chance then,
Yes.
I mean,
Oh.
it doesn't have to be. I mean, could always just ask my goddess to get us back at the right time.
You could try that, yes. You could
You
try
think
that. Alvis could ask Vostar if he would help.
Do you think she'd do that,
Maybe. I mean,
Well, gods and goddesses are very cryptic, so
it like she might say something like follow the path before you and it will lead you to the destination of which you seek, which could mean I'm going to do what I want and you'll just do it. And the gods are weird. They don't give you answers or answer your questions. They just do things and you have to try to interpret them. Like when Torvald said, "Hey, Vashtar, are you listening to me?" And then a wave knocked him into the water off of the pier. That was Vashtar talking.
Oh, yeah.
Or it could have just been a wave. You weren't there for that, but
No, I wasn't.
Wish
You
I
think,
had been. My goodness, that
it-
would have been very funny.
It's
It was
when the
hilarious.
gods show us signs, essentially you have to use your own intuition to figure out if it's them speaking or just a rogue wave.
Is there like a meditation you could do to kind of commune with your god, there, bud?
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
I have a
okay.
spell that's literally called divination for that purpose.
Oh, wow. Wow, ain't that something?
But again, the shepherd could just calm down and be like, yes, I'll help. Or the shepherd could, do what he said.
Oh, yeah.
Also, tuning forks are attuned to a plane. So there's also the chance that you come back, like, in the ocean.
Oh, I see. Like the portals where we're in.
Speaking of
Relative.
tuning forks, Sid, was it?
Was
Here. And she hands you a tuning fork attuned to this plane.
ooh, this is very useful. Thank you kindly.
That can only get you here.
Of course.
So,
Uh,
Might be
for
use.
for Logan's understanding, is it a single use or it's just like
No, it's just a
the
tuning
bell
fork.
home?
Yeah.
Fantastic, awesome. You love to hear it.
Oh, how? How'd you get one of those, eh?
Nate.
Oh, wow. That's very impressive there, madam.
You have to have material from that plane to make it, so I only have that one.
Oh, like a rock, eh?
Yeah, like if you were to get a piece of an enchanted tree, you could make a tunic for
Mm,
Feywild, or a piece of obsidian stone for the Shadowfell, lava rock for the fight. You get it.
right. It has to be like imbued with magic, eh? From the
Yes.
plane.
Yes.
Mm.
You guys have been very kind and not rude and very polite, so I want to ask Nodwick to roll a d6.
No pressure.
All the pressure.
1.
If you wait
Alright.
right there, hold on 1 second. And she goes away and she goes up the little stairs and the ship ladder, and you hear her rooting around and something. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, that's where that is. And then she comes back down and she hands you a scroll. This is awesome house. You have been lovely guests. It's only one use, but it can get you somewhere.
What is it?
It's a scroll, plane shift.
Oh, Sid, I think. Oh, I can do that too eventually. I think clerics can do plane shift.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Clerics, druids, sorcerers, warlocks, and wizards.
Ooh, okay, this can get us. So this can get us there, and then the fork can get us back, but we have to like.
Well, I can get you
May
there.
Okay.
may not to. I know we're in the middle of a very important discussion. Would you be willing? Would everyone in the party be willing to let me have that scroll and put it into my little book?
It's yours.
It would destroy the scroll, which is why I'm asking. But if I do that, there's a chance we have access to that spell.
So, does the spell let you go to any plane?
Logan is
But
pretty sure
can
that's how
we-
that works.
Yes, but you have to have a tuning fork attuned to the plane you want to go to.
Oh, okay, I
Mm.
see.
So
Yes, but with a couple of extra steps.
Oh, I
so
see.
this scroll would go bye-bye.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you would be able to cast this spell immediately.
I think so. Technically, no. I would have to sleep on it a little bit
For a
because
couple
above
levels.
table, I have to. Well, above table, I have to choose which spells I have prepared anyway. So I'd have to shift some things around and have.
You have
that
access to
spell
7th level
actually
spells,
prepared.
though?
Currently, no, which is why it would take me a couple of levels, a few.
Yeah, I don't even know what level 7th unlock for.
That
know,
would
full spell
actually
casters.
be.
He's thinking.
1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. That'd be
17.
I don't want to be wrong, but my gut is saying 15 or 16th level before I
think
have
it's like
access.
14th level.
I'm a genius, if
so-
that's correct.
13th level.
13.
You get.
Does
7
your
So
Mortal
I
friend
need a few more levels.
have access to these scrolls?
What was that?
Does your turtle friend have access to these scrolls?
Probably.
Oh, do you mean Alistair? Yeah, most definitely.
We've never asked him, but I doubt the man wouldn't.
He's-
His whole thing is just being able to have a bunch of magical things.
Yes,
And
me
spell.
and Nodwick had a interesting conversation with this man. The hardest thing you're going to need to come by is the tuning fork itself. Because they are increasingly rare.
Oh, what kind of skills does it take to make one of those?
A high-level cleric, wizard, sorcerer. It sounds like your friend might be able to do it.
Perhaps.
If you ever asked him.
Oh, we just met. I didn't want to be too forward, you know.
I mean,
We've
we
had a
didn't-
lot going on.
We didn't know that we needed a tuning fork and a spell, so it never came up. But we could ask
That's-
around.
I just don't have anything attuned to a different plane to help you.
But you
Or I
say,
would.
but
Wait,
you say you can get us to the Feywild, though. How
Yes.
How does that work?
But that's my personal fork.
Mm.
It's the only one I have, so it's your only option.
Mm.
So, do you need a? So, is there anything imbued with the magic from that realm, eh?
Yes.
I think on a moment. Aren't hags from the Feywild, eh?
Some.
So
Are
wouldn't a
you-
curse from a hag be like magic from the Feywilds?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
So
Well, there
It's
goes that.
I
Both
have
of
It's
a,
not quite as tangible, I
I-
think.
I have another
Well, I
question.
mean,
Can, if you had the stuff to make another tuning fork, and I could get you stuff that comes from the realm of fire, could you make one?
Yes.
I'm gonna look
Now-
at Sparks and just be like, "Give me your goggles.
What?
Give me your goggles."
Takes them
What?
off. Just
I think
gives
they
them
have
to
to
you.
be magical, don't
These
they?
are from the fire plane. They were crafted there. They were built there.
They're magical goggles.
Oh damn, no.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna take off the cloak of elven kind I have. It's something I picked up back at home. Would this work?
Is it imbued with magic from the fire plane, or was it just made there?
You know, I don't know. I think it was just made there.
I mean, I could try it, but it will destroy the item.
Could I do an Arcana check before we go
Yeah.
about doing that to see if I could figure out before we waste an item like that? Okay. I don't know what D20 I want. I'm a little spoiled for choice at the moment.
I almost picked boots of elven
Mhm.
kind.
That was a really
my
good one.
Starting item.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do math. 23.
You get the sense that it was probably not made from anything from the fire plane. It was just made in the fire plane.
I would rather we save that item. It's not quite the type of magic that it needs to be, unfortunately.
Well, Sid, I do have a question, eh? Is there any way to capture like an elemental from these certain planes, eh? You know, a fire elemental in a box?
I really
Wait,
don't
would I
like
know?
that.
Take your kofia off. You were born in the fire plane, correct?
Yeah, very much so.
And you were from the fire plane?
Yep.
Sit down for a second.
Get it. I'm assuming he's standing, so he's just gonna sit crisscross applesauce on the floor.
Now, what I need you to do
Uh huh.
is close your eyes and concentrate. And she just
Okay.
takes the vial and scoops some of his hair and traps the fire from his hair in the bottle. Be right back.
Wait, does my hair go out?
Concentrate. Concentrate. Close your eyes and concentrate.
And
she just looks at the rest of you and goes,
Oh,
I knew I liked this woman. I
Well,
already knew I liked this woman.
Yeah, didn't she say like the thing she uses to make it gets destroyed? Does that mean he's gonna be bald for the rest of his life?
Oh, that'd be funny. Thormo, wouldn't that be funny?
Wait, why would I be bald?
Oh, no reason, don't
Concentrate.
Don't
worry
worry
about
about
it,
it. Don't worry about it.
Keep
You know,
concentrating,
because
Sparks.
we pranked you and
You gotta-
dunked
you
your
gotta
head in the
concentrate.
water.
Where'd my
Concentrate,
flames go?
concentrate.
Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. 6 hours go by.
Holy gee.
She comes back. She goes, "Are you still concentrating?
Oh,
You stole my hair.
Just reading a book.
Concentrate. It will come back."
I'm gonna do the thing where I,
Yeah, it comes back. Now, I'm going to put some anointing oil on your face. Understand? It's for the tuning fork.
gonna look around at everyone else. Are we sure this is going out?
Yes, it's
Okay.
legit. You do
Yes.
it.
not
Okay,
the first
close
time
your
we've
eyes.
seen oil that big.
Close your eyes and concentrate.
He's gonna close his eyes, but he puts his hands in his hair.
It's going on your face. I'm not touching your hair again.
I don't. Okay, that's fine.
Concentrate. She takes out a piece of charcoal and draws a curly mustache on his upper lip. Okay, you're done. Sit. Yeah.
Take the
It is a
Tuning
tuning fork attuned to the fire plane courtesy of Sparky's hair.
okay. So let me add
Doesn't he look good like that?
forks, and now I
Sparks.
have
She just holds up a mirror and starts laughing.
our plane.
You
His
got
flames
it,
start becoming
mustache.
darker red.
I love your mustache.
Oh yeah, you look pretty good with some facial hair there, bud.
Okay.
I've been trying to grow it out. Just the flames aren't really taking to my face.
Have you tried some
Ooh.
oils? Like lantern oils.
Do we have lantern oil?
I've got some.
I've got alcohol. I mean communal
you have- there you go.
communal
Shh.
wines and stuff, eh?
Well, I think you need to relax with those words.
Sorry, I just had a couple of communions, so I'm feeling like myself, eh?
Well, as we all appreciate a good devout worshiper, commune less.
Oh, heresy.
How
Oh, I'm
dare
just playing with you, eh?
I am Alfurious.
Less devout? Whoa.
So we're going to the fire plane? Are we going to the Feywild? Are we going to Shivering Isle? Like,
Yes.
what's our
Well,
next?
the important thing is you have the option.
Okay.
Okay. So she just made a tuning fork out of
Sparky's magical
his-
hair.
Right, Sparks' hair. I don't think it would work the same because technically Sid is considered a Fae. Technically. However, I don't know if that would work the same in this situation.
Roll a D100.
A D100? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me find my dice. That is not a D100.
I hope we
That
shave
is a
Sid's
D100.
head too.
And for all you rules lawyers out there, this is my fucking game.
It's my game. Son of a bitch. We didn't mean that.
My D&D game, I am God.
Do I want to be high or do I want to be low?
You want to be high.
Great, because that was a 93.
Damn.
We will say yes.
Why are we so worried about these tuning forks being gone? We can literally
All
make
right.
half of them already.
Yeah.
Sid's gonna look at this woman for a second. What would you need from me to make one for the Feywild?
Bane, you look like a human.
Good, means it's working.
It is working.
My mother, or the woman who raised me, is a human. The man who raised me is a tiefling, and I like to keep to those two shapes if possible, but I am a little more grotesque in my true form, if you catch my drift.
Wait, you have a true form?
She looks at Sparks and goes, I am also confused.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just thought he had a weird third eye.
Oh,
I think that's a tattoo.
appearances.
I thought it was a
Appearance can
pimple
be
at first.
deceiving, eh?
That's
It's nice
rude.
to not judge, a book by its cover, eh?
All right. Well,
I guess it depends on what kind of.
since we're all having a fun little sharing session, and Sid's basically already revealed enough, he's just gonna sigh really heavily, and then, as an action, I'm gonna change my shape and show everybody his grotesque, horrific, true form as a changeling.
Dear gods.
Oh, so that's what changelings look like.
Oh, I thought you said you were supposed to be ugly.
You look, you don't look that bad, honestly.
No.
My people are covered in hair with big old fangs, so, I guess beauty's in the eye of those who hold bees or something.
I mean,
But that's close enough.
you're not bad looking. I mean, you're
This
not
is so
definitely not as good
interesting.
looking as a turtle, but
Stop.
Sid shimmers and changes back to his human male form. Well, I appreciate it. Feeling a little awkward now. Been a long time since anybody's seen that part of me.
I don't know. Technically, the hair on your head is not actual hair. So maybe that would. I'm not sure.
Sid, give me your hand.
He gives Nodwick his hand.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and just slice Sid's hand and be like, there.
Oh dear.
There you go.
Oh, goodness.
You could have said something?
Wait, hold on. Don't spill it. I don't have any fire.
I hold my empty flask under it.
It'll work.
Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to really clean this one,
It's a
eh?
mess.
You might throw that away.
Blood
Well, this
works.
is my lucky flask, eh?
Is-
I can't
is
just
Well, I
blood
don't
enough
know what-
essence?
Changing, but sure. I don't know. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna
Fix
this,
I'm
it's
gonna,
hot.
I'm just gonna cast a healing spell on it and be like, cure wounds.
True wounds. You cut her hand open and she does mass heal on you.
You could have warned the man. That's all I'm saying. Could have said, hey, I'm going to cut your hand open like a little turkey.
Wait. Whoa.
if
Wait. Look.
I'm
And she
waiting.
holds the vial of blood up and swirls it around and it changes color.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
We could sell your blood as like a trinket.
Can I have more? Nope.
Sid, if I would have asked you if I could cut your hand open, would you have let me?
Honestly, probably.
Huh. Okay, well next time I'll ask.
You hear her
No.
working around up there and things clatter and clang and she comes back down and she goes, it doesn't seem as pure as the hair. This might take me till morning. Is that okay?
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, just make sure you get plenty of rest. If you need another... How'd you like my special brew? I can get you more if you'd like, eh?
I would love more communal wine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, eh? Specially made communal wine just for Vostar worshippers, eh? Wink, wink.
I like it. I
Baltic,
like it.
Oh,
what
hey.
sort of ingredients would you need, actually, to facilitate that communion wine of yours? Since we're
Oh,
all participating in this lovely little endeavor, I'd like to contribute as well.
Oh, well, it's, sugary agent. I've been using the sap from trees recently. Some yeast. It makes, a fine mead. Mostly just those things, eh? It's a pretty simple task. You just gotta let it aerate for a little bit.
All right.
It
What
gets
do you
pretty
do me
chunky.
if I give you some of my jasmine flow? Make a jasmine communal wine?
Oh, I think I could do that, eh?
I'll be right back.
So will I.
I
Like a cartoon. Just a puff
feel
of smoke.
like I feel like we found another patron.
At the very least, I think we've definitely found ourselves a proper ally.
I mean, Alistair's a proper.
I was gonna say somewhere in the world, Alistair's
Hold
crying.
on. I was gonna say I was gonna follow it up by saying now the list is 2. We have 2.
I mean,
Well, okay, maybe 4, including Thor's parents. Or I feel like that's basically it at this point.
Maybe like I wouldn't say ally as much because they might not want to get involved.
I mean, they like our coin, and they haven't kicked us out yet.
That's fair. Thormor's friend. That's another one, maybe.
Gillian,
Yeah.
he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I don't know that he would appreciate us if we didn't bring, like, both Thormor and coin
But
to
he's
his
fighting
business.
with Thormor, the good
Would be
fight.
correct.
Also, we're paying him. So
This
You
is
get the
true.
good sense that Julian is very much out for himself.
which means his loyalty can be bought.
Yes, it can.
All
So
right,
that's
well,
an ally
that's
as
fine.
long as we have coin.
She comes back with like a bushel of fucking jasmine petals. Would this
40
be enough?
seconds. 40 seconds later, phew, I got my whole brewing kit. Oh, I think that'd be
Ooh,
quite nice.
Take this. See those stairs?
Oh, yep.
Go up the stairs. And to your left is going to be a ship's net. Climb up the net, and there is a space that is not an attic that you
Oh,
can
yeah.
store that in.
Oh, thank you. I'll get work on that right away. Some morning jasmine, eh? A little bit of tea
Yes,
to start the
yes.
morning.
Perfect.
I'll Okay, guys. Anything else we want to discuss tonight?
Well, I checked the progression, and it
Mhm.
looks like it is working, but it will in fact take until morning to get the Feywild to the front up and running.
Fine by me. Important
Now-
things do tend to take time.
I only have one of those scrolls which I gave to you. Your friend might have more. So, as of right now, you can go to the Shivering Isles, get that echo, come back here, and I can send you to the Feywild because you can get back.
okay. That'll work.
I'm fine for that. Yeah.
Because if I send you to the fire plane, I will need to use that fork, and you would not have it.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense, eh?
Okay.
So our plan still stands. We're just changing the end destiny a bit.
More or less. Things are just being shifted around.
Oh, yeah.
I also want to give you these. You said Kraken fight, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Potentially.
Okay.
We may not fight it. We're hoping not to.
Well, here are these. I don't know if you have any or not, but I have them. And I don't use them. So, here are some necklaces. You can all put them on. They don't require attunement, but they allow you to speak underwater.
I thought we already got some of those.
Oh, yeah. His parents were very kind.
You do have some?
Yes.
I got one for sure.
Okay.
Thank you,
Um,
though.
Does
Yes, I
anybody know
appreciate
how
it.
to help people breathe underwater?
That part might be difficult, eh?
No, I don't know
Potions.
do that.
I have some. Cannot give them away because they're expensive.
Of course.
How much?
For you guys, I'll say 75 gold apiece.
Okay.
Oh, goodness, eh? Here, I'll buy my own, so you ain't gotta worry about it, eh? And I'll hold open my little bag and count out 75 and hand it over. Here you go, eh?
Thank you. Here's your 24 hours is all you have in.
Oh, okay.
So you drink it like
Mhm.
a good, let's say,
Communal wine.
about this much of a glass of communal wine, if you get my
Oh, yeah.
drift. And then you could breathe underwater for 24 hours. You cannot be with that kraken under the water for longer than a day.
Right.
We'll
Because then
drown.
you will drown.
Yeah, we should
Cannot stress this enough. You are the first people to come to my temple that I actually like.
oh,
Please don't
oh,
die.
I appreciate it.
Mm,
I would also
don't
like to
plan
meet
on-
this Alistair fellow. He seems fun.
Oh, he's
I think you would quite like him, actually.
Oh yeah.
So does anybody else need a breathe underwater potion?
That total is gonna be 460. I think because it's about time to wrap the session, we'll do that next week when Esteron's here with the money.
That's a good idea.
When
do you
Curtis
want
is
two
here.
weeks?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to play next week, or because next week is our gaming week, and then we come back for the 4th of July, which I don't think Logan will be with.
I will
think
not
we
be there
should
for the
swap
4th of July.
those. So 4th of July gaming next week. We
I
actually
will.
play.
Yeah, probably not be
We
there
could
for
talk
4th of
about
July.
that. We could talk about that.
That we will talk about that chat. So as of right now, the 27th, we might continue this game, and then for the 4th, since we'll be missing so many people, we might
And
game.
yeah, holiday and stuff.
And it's the 4th, yeah.
Except for Dagan and Brad. Yeah. So.
Well, chat. It's always a pleasure playing this game for y'all. For my players, I always enjoy playing this game with y'all.
Oh yeah.
Half of us look like we're asleep on our feet.
That's
Been a
just the
long
lighting.
week.
It's the
I've
lighting.
been doing nothing but packing my house for like the past 2 weeks. I'm tired.
I went to work at 1:30 this morning. I get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is
Oh, I
now.
smashed me a monster. I'm doing all right.
Well, chat, thank you for showing up. And as always, never ever forget to embrace the insanity.
Bye.
Never.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.